bothered by this arm, the arm of this chair. There we go. I really need to get like a green cover for my chair. These. How did I run in this alley earlier and save my game without running into this? Hey there, buddy. Been looking for you. You again? You got a lot of nerve showing up now. What do you want? I think it's pretty clear what I want. Time to pay your protection money, pal. If you're doing business as Camarocho, you're doing business with us. To hell with that. It's not protection money. If you don't show up to actually protect me when I need it, and you have the gall to ask for more when you need it, what are you talking about? I'm talking about Tachibana Real Estate. When they came and chased me out, you people were nowhere in sight. Some protection. Tachibana. That's what we want to see. Tachibana, we want to touch upon that. What? Oh, Tachibana Real Estate? Yeah, they're... Look, it's complicated. Complicated my ass. Got scared and ran away. What could be simpler? Scared? Who do you think? Thanks to you, I had to relocate. Now I'm scrambling to get new customers and make up for all the ones I lost. Couldn't pay you even if I wanted to. I think you better keep that attitude in check, asshole. Mind if I cut it? Excuse me? Huh? What do you want? See, the neighbors are smoking meat or something. And, of course, you know, because I have the air blowing into the house because it's hot. I mean, it's not really hot today, but it kind of was. The house is filling up with smoke. Oh, I hate it. It's real close to AC season anyway. Might as well just slap the ACs in the windows this weekend. Who are you? What family you with? I'm not in anybody's family. And pipe down. It's this guy I'm talking to. Excuse me? What do you want from me? You say you opened up a shop here because Tachibana Real Estate forced you out of your last location, that right? Oh, I see what this is. You're trying to be this guy's new muscle. Oh, hell no. What? Really? Our family's handled the cafe's protection for 30 years. You try to swoop in on our turf, it'll mean war. Looks like you need some convincing to stay quiet while I speak to the owner here. Shut your mouth and try me. I'll kill you. Hell yeah. I'm ready to be killed. Whoa! Bicycle. It feels loud today. Is it loud? Nah, it's not loud. What the hell? I'm not losing to some kid. You just did. Now get lost and don't show your face around this guy's shop again. Damn it, this ain't over. There, now we can finally talk in peace. So what, in the end you're just taking his place as the guy squeezing me for protection money? I don't like that the question marks look like 7s if I barely pay attention. Please, can you just leave me alone? I already said it wasn't like that. I'm not even Yakuza. I really just want to talk for a minute. Talk about what? Tachibana Real Estate. I'm doing a little investigation. I'd like you to tell me what you know. Anything's fine. What I know isn't a hell of a lot. Besides, I prefer never to deal with those guys again. They're terrifying. Terrifying how? What did they do to you? That's not even what they did. They just knew about me. Like, everything about me. Like, what? My parents' home address, my daughter's school, where I source all the cafe supplies, who all my customers are. That much ammo, they didn't have to do anything. And to top it off, they're not even Yakuza. At least with that lot, you know what to expect. How are they not? Like, what is setting them apart from Yakuza? I guess they're just like business Yakuza. I don't know. I see. And where would I go if I wanted to meet the guy from Tachibana's office who paid you that visit? They're probably still there finishing what they started. Still where? The Hakua building in Shijifuku Street. The place my cafe was in. They've driven most of the tenants out, so the place is practically empty. But was one stubborn guy who said the only way he was leaving was in a casket. And he's still there. Probably in a casket. They're making him all kinds of sweet deals, but he turned out every last one. If he's still there, Tachibana's boys will be too. Go have a look if you really want to get mixed up with him. Shichifuku. Tachibana's been running tents out of the Hakua from Shichifuku Street. Shichifuku Street. Bowling. Excuse me. Are you guys twins? Sorry. I want to knock everything over, but I can't. Oh, yeah, that's how it goes. No, please. Look at Zan's how's life. Doop 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 doop. Looks like this place Tachibana's trying to buy up. The business signs. It seems Tachibana's boys live up to the rumors. I am. I'm gonna say bar. It's a snack bar? Snack. The T got me confused. My brain was like, is that 10? Sleepy as ever. Hell yeah, me too. I'm not exactly, I guess I'm not sleepy. I don't know. Inhaling smoke for the last like 30 minutes really hurt my head. And I've had a lot of caffeine today. Early on, because I had a nice caffeinated beverage. And then that wore off right before stream. And I'm like, fuck man, how am I supposed to stream if I'm so blah. Good, yeah. I've got an energy drink. You know, I'm gonna feel like ass tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm on my why I like how I just like randomly just pop on my phone during stream. What the fuck is this guy? I'm on Amazon. No, I'm looking for a like a green screen blanket. Oh, real cheap. Yeah, but I wanted to like hey, yeah, look at this shit. Look at this. This is the arm of my chair. Can you tell it's there? Not really. Damn. I can prove it. Watch, I'll set my phone on it. Whoa. Well, I can't. My stomach can't handle it anymore. Coffee? Energy drink? Cat's fucking... My stomach doesn't handle energy drinks very well. So is my liver, but I take that. I take that destruction. I jump off that bridge. Wrinkle resistant. Nice. $75. Nope. That's nice. Hello, lad.
この店は何時から開くんだ?
Oh hell yeah, this one looks great. And chroma key out my chair.
店ならまだ準備中だよ。
立花不動産の話を聞きに来たんだが、あんたここの店の
店長だけど、もしかして人生一家の人？
人生一家？
なんだ、違うのかよ。
Please.
おい、ちょっと。
少しだけ話を聞かせてくれないか。あんた、立花不動産にこのビルから追い出されそうなんだろ
う。なんなのあんた。
Cat's just pushing cardboard all over the place, man.
さっき言ってた人生一家ってのは？
登場会の4次団体でこの店のケツ持ちしてたヤクザ。毎月きっちりみかじめ料を取ってたくせによ。立花不動産に追い払われちまって。
極道が仇相手に退いた。
ああ、呆れたもんだよ。
このビルの他の店はもう立花不動産に立ち退かされたのか？
ああ。ある時急に立花不動産が来て、このビルのオーナーになったから全員出てけってさ。中には立花不動産って聞いただけで店閉めるやつもいて、残ってんのはもううちだけ。
Baby,
家族で店に住んで
can I throw it like a football?
住む場所別にする余裕なんてないからね。神さんはビルに住み着いてるホームレスが怖いって奥から出てこなくなったよ。連中よこしたのも立花不動産の嫌がらせ。ホームレスにビルの中で小便させたり、大声をあめかせたり、不審火まで出しやがる。
My God.
立花不動産の人間も毎日来るのか？
最近来るのは無言電話だけ。夜通し何百回ってかかってくるよ。
誰だ？
Gaffer's tape. Isn't that for like...
立花不動産だ。なんで急に。どうしよう。5、6人はいる。
Oh, you're gonna fall asleep. Alright, Ian. Go get some rest. Go sleep. Thanks for stopping by, though.
安心しろ。何があっても俺が守ってやる。
わかった。
I hate those kind of shoes. They're so uncomfortable. Oh, look how snazzy.
小田さん。
どうも、生瀬さん。どうすか。立ち退きの件考えてくれました。
うちは出て行きませんよ。
そうは言っても、このビルはもううちがオーナーになってるわけだし、勝手な都合を並べて居座られちゃ困っちゃうんだよな。
だからって毎日嫌がらせしやがって。うちには赤ん坊だっているんだぞ。
見ない顔だけどそちらさんは。ねえ生瀬さん、こんなヤクザに頼ると後が怖いですよ。
あいにく俺は仇の人間だが、この店の用心棒と思ってくれていい。
用心棒。
用心棒。
立花不動産って 仇ずらしたヤクザだ。
別に部外者が何言おうが構いませんが、ま、それより今日はちょっと預かってきたもんがありましてね。これ人生一家の親分さんからです。何それ。今まで生瀬さんが人生一家に取られたみかじめ料月3万の3年分に色つけて200万。生瀬さんの代わりに取り返しておきましたよ。
Oh, what?
極道から金を取り立てた。
Look
あ
at
んたらがか。
the money just perfectly hovering in his hand.
それとうちの社長から気持ちとしてプラス200万。
Bam! Just slap another 2 million.
お
Oh,
子さんのミルク代に
what?
もう200万かな。ねえ、生瀬さん。もうこれで手打ちましょうよ。早いとこ。
Yeah, how do you turn that down?
もらえませんかね。
金の問題じゃねえ。俺はな、勝手な理屈で弱い者の人生好きにできるって、あんたらのその態度が気に食わねえんだよ。
綺麗事はよしましょうや、生瀬さん。もうこれ以上ごねてもあんたのもらいは増えませんから。
あ
There was way more bills than that.
見えすぎた芝居しやがって。金の問題じゃなかったら何の問題だ、こら。
Oh, he rolled that R. Hello. It is I, the main character.
何か。
あんたにはあの鳴き声が聞こえねえのか。子供の前で親の顔にさっさば叩きつけるのが橘不動産のやり方か。
そちらさんも人様に説教垂れるほどまっとうな人間には見えませんがね。まあいいでしょう。生瀬さんにはこちらの誠意が通じたと見えますし。
何勝手なこと言ってんだ。
生瀬さん、今夜あたりお電話いただけそうですね。いいお返事を期待していますよ。
Dang.
今時こんな街で妙な正義感匂わせちゃ命が危ないよ、お兄さん。お遊びはほどほどにしないとね。
It's my hero fetish. Boy, I love being the hero.
あんたこの店閉めて出ていくのか。
出てけと言われてさっさと出てった連中はバカだ。辛抱を重ねりゃこういうボーナスが出てくるってのによ。
He got his money. Bam. What the fuck is this?
あんたさっきまでいた他のホームレス仲間はどうしたんだ。
もうここでの仕事は済んだってさ、次のとこに移されてったよ。
次のとこどこだ。
さあね、いろいろだよ。橘さんとこは手広くやってるから。
どういう連中なんだ橘不動産ってのは。
何が目的か知らんけど、あそこに関わんのはやめときな。あの人たちは
The freaking Illuminati.
町の闇だよ。
闇。
俺から見りゃヤクザなんかよりよっぽど怖い。カムロ町中に目と耳を張り巡らせてるから、相手がヤクザだろうが弱み見つけ出してすぐに金玉握っちまう。
人生一家もその手で追い払われたってわけか。
聞いた話じゃ。人生一家の組長、この間東上会本家から指詰めさせられたらしいよ。
何？
本家への情能にちょろまかしてんのが匿名で作られてね。もっとも作られたのはそのほんの一部。全部ぶちまけられたら組長絶対殺されるってよ。
なるほど。立花が小出しにチクって脅しをかけたってことか。
別に俺は立花さんとこがやったなんて一言も言ってないよ。ただヤクザのそんな弱み探り出せんのあそこ以外にはまずないだろうけどね。俺があとあんたに言ってやれるのは、立花からは手引けって忠告くらいだね。
Yeah, the friggin' Tojo clan don't stand a chance. Park Boulevard. Find the homeless men. Oh shit, Mr. Shakedown's over there. Glad he got unstuck. Park Boulevard, isn't that like around here somewhere? Maybe not. Maybe it's up. It is up. I mildly remember this place. I think this street changes a bit. Look at all these ladies. They seem nice. I don't know what any of that means. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't even go up on the sidewalk. Oh. Kato. Palm? Cut and parm? Parma? It's all cut though. It's like, is that like the joke? Oh, look at that lady. Palma. Is that like a perm? Are these hookers? Hey, leave me alone. Oh, they're over here, aren't they? They're at this like park. Oh shit, there's a marker on the map. Oh, there's an arrow on the map. Oh, I was used to not having an arrow. What the fuck? Oh shit, they're gonna erase my memory. What's nice at the very least is once you beat them up, they kind of leave you alone for a bit. I need to go buy some toughness Z's.
どこ見て歩いてんだよ。
ごめんなさい。
There was a Shiba following that lad around. I really want a Shiba.
いきなりだけど、お金くれない？え？
Got any word on any good jobs? If I did, I'd be doing them myself. Speaking of, I hear Saku-san just got back from that gig in Tachibana real estate. Bloop. Smelly homeless man. You serious, lucky bastard? You think he'd cut me in on some of that if I asked him? Who knows? Can't hurt to ask, I guess. Cart pulling homeless man. That's him. He's probably over at Public Park 3 with his buddies. This guy who worked with Tachibana Real Estate might have some info at Public Park 3 and check it out. Good old Public Park 3. I know that one. But the guy was holding a traffic cone.
何ですかそれ。
Excuse me.
あいつは。おい、そこのお前。そこは適当に合わせといてさ。
Oh, shit. Hello, I got pocket tissues. I like this lad. Just time to search you. It's Mr. Shakedown. Don't make eye contact. Is this no? I thought there was like a pharmacy or something around here. Excuse me. The fuck? Oh, that's where I spend my my CP or whatever. Hello. Bob Utsunomiya 0. Of course, it is him, Bob Utsunomiya. Guess what I have for you? Wow. The Dragon of Dojima pack. Fuck, pocket circuit. Give me the Dragon of Dojima. I got a Master Ball. Oh. Is this like DLC stuff? Stun gun. Oh, well, that shit. Hopefully that shit will get me through pocket circuit quickly. Because I've done it before. It's okay. This really says a lot about my cat. There's a bed next to him. He's laying on my jacket that's on the floor. Gotta go fast! Sick. Card watcher. Get the card watcher accessory. Isn't that just like... Cool name. Your cat likes to sleep on your jacket suit. Yeah, that's... They smell like you. That's... Like the bed, he's got a super comfy bed. Like it's real comfy. Yeah, it's real fluffy. It might be too hot. It's kind of hot in here. Let's reverse the polarity. Hopefully the neighbors are done smoking. Yeah. Yeah, well, I just kind of tossed it on the floor right before stream. So. I used to do that. I used to throw like a t-shirt in his bed. This is a different bed. So. Maybe if it gets too cold in here, he'll start sleeping in the bed again. How you doing, cool name? You don't have anything for me, that right? Yeah. How much money do I have? Good, nice. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright, yeah, it's not super smoky out there anymore. Thank God. That air feels real good, though. Oh, it's gonna shut off if it... Oh, no. I have a window fan and it has an automatic turn-off setting. Real interesting stuff, you know? It's all real interesting. Oh, dude, sorry. Sorry, lad. Oh, fuck. Gotta love Tachibana real estate. I wasn't expecting a sweet little year-end bonus. This calls for a toast, fellas. Yeah, we deserve to forget all the bad crap for one day. Let's live it up. Yeah, you better live it up. But buy some premium wood for that dumpster. Might transplant my tomatoes today. Does that mean move it? Nice. They can grow big and strong and take over the world. I'm making them a bigger, put them in a bigger pot. I took pictures all day today of model kits. That's what I did. See? Look. You can tell. Look. Wow, look at that model kit. Oh boy. There we go. Fun. And I'm gonna go over to my parents' house tomorrow and hang out with them. Probably clean the house a little bit. Throw some more cardboard away at the recycle place. That's the adult life for me. Are my parents doing it? They're fine. My mom was real happy that we got her a hedgehog.
ちょっとばかし酒を都合してきてく
Buy
れ
you
たな
some booze?
ああ、そいつありがたいね。
Didn't you just get a bunch of money?
随分流暢に喋ってるように聞こえるが。
ラーメンラーメン連綿ラーメン。
わかった。酒を持ってくればいいんだな。ただその前に一つだけ聞かせてくれ。あんたらの中で立花不動産と仕事をしたことがあるってやつは。
They've all done the Tachibana shit.
なるほど。飲ませがいがありそうだな、あんたらには。
酒なら何でもいいってわけじゃねえからな。
Oh, not just any booze.
俺らにも選ぶ権利ってもんがあるんだ。それぞれの好みに合った酒じゃねえと口は滑らかにならねえんじゃないかな。
Wow.
それでよくね。
Yeah, hi, what do you want? He wants beer. First the beer and got a bottle opener on me, so I don't care if it's a can or a bottle. I can get beer pretty much anywhere. Neat. It's 19 in Canada? I don't know. I know they just like sell beer in vending machines and you can just like pick it up and they just kind of like they don't card you or anything and they just have faith that people will be responsible and not fuck it up. Which is wild. Sweet potato shochu. Shochu. Has to be potato shochu. What are you, crazy? Sweet potato shochu is the only shochu worth drinking. You're one of those kids who drinks beer. You gotta expand your horizons. You'll never get a woman. Yeah. That's how I got Heather, is I was drinking sweet potato shochu, and she's like, what is that, sweet potato shochu? And I was like, yeah, that's sweet potato shochu. And she's like, oh my god, that's way better than beer. And I said, right, because it's sweet potato shochu. And she's like, damn right. And then she moved from Alaska. When I was a young stud, I'd take gals out, get them wasted, and... Yeah, I don't need to hear anymore. Gotta check some combinis. That explain something on it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they just kind of like, they just kind of let people do it. I don't know about at bars. Didn't expect a free drink tonight. Life's just great, I tell you. Oh, I'm a whiskey hound, thanks. Whiskey, got it. And I'm a real particular about my whiskey. Make sure it's a scotch, would you? Scotch. If you convenience store, somebody should have some. I just learned that scotch is a type of whiskey. I don't like alcohol though. Yo, mijo tono. Oh, look at it's her. A good old mijo tono. More into vodka. Champagne, you betcha. Awful fancy choice. Christmas. Yeah, I guess it's that time of year. Champagne. Don Quixote? Alright. What is that? What is what? There's nothing like sake to warm you up in winter. Whoa, whoa, you don't expect me to bring you hot sake, do you? Because that's more than I can promise. Oh, that'd be amazing, but I'm not that greedy. Room temperature works. The car thing. Well, it's a collectible, but I think I can call her? I'm not sure. Is this the empty lot? It is not. It is not the empty lot. I'm not, I have to be across the street. This game likes to have creepy shit, you know? I know this game has some softcore porn. Is it this one? I know one of them does. It's just kind of how these games work. You have to like, I think you have to do calls and shit to women's. The old school Yakuza experience. Hello, this is how it goes. Oh, there's a thing flashing down below. Is this old school? It's kind of in the middle of the series, isn't it? Hello. Also, how it goes? What is turmeric? I think that's Ryukyu. Most popular whiskey in Japan. Sweet potato shochu, that's what I need. Oh god. You seem a little tense. I just started working here, so it takes a while to get used to it and learn about all the different products. Well, good luck. Thank you, sir. You're much kinder than you look. I am? What kind of look do I have then? I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. It's fine. My name's Miho. Miho Tono? You come here often. We'll be seeing each other a lot, so I thought I'd introduce myself. Nice to meet you, Miho. I'm Kiryu. Nice. Done. Miss Wild Pokemon encounters. Oh, the Slobber Knocker experience? I guess so. I mean, the latest one, it wasn't the punchy time. I haven't played 7 yet. Okay, let's go to the donkey. I wooed her. You know, if I just buy anything from her, though, I woo her. So she's pretty easy. Is that the place? That's what women like, though. You just go to a 7-Eleven with your lady. They'll love it. I did the other day, actually. We went and we bought some Reese's at like 10 o'clock at night. What is my phone? Oh, near reincarnation is pinging me. It wants me to play right now. What's this line for? Could be something serious. I should ask around. Oh my god, is this? I'm so glad I lined up first thing this morning. I'm gonna be the first to get it. Is this the side quest that I talked about once? Because I've seen this game a little bit. Someone else played it years ago. Child.
Oi.
Hey, kid. Last boy in line, huh? Yes? What's going on? Why are all these people here? Did you want one too? I'm really sorry, but they said I'll get the last one in stock. What are you talking about? Huh? Aren't you lining up for Aura Q3? Aura Q3? Is that some kind of secret code? It's Aura Q3, the newest game in the Arakure series. Q3 short for Arakure 3. Quest for the Quantum Quill. Can't wait to read the instruction manual on my way home. Oh my god. I love that. I get Gundams. I buy Gundam model kits. Soon as I get it, yeah, I have a backlog that's like massive and stupid. But I open it up and look at the manual immediately. I love manuals. did that for video games. People are actually lining up to buy a video game. What an amazing world we live in. Yeah, it's the most popular game in Japan right now. I went looking for it with Papa, but they were sold out everywhere. Yep, this is it. I mentioned the side quest before. I think I mentioned it last stream. Then my friend told me this place was getting a new batch today, so I grabbed my allowance and ran all the way here. Made it just in time and got the last reservation ticket. I'm so happy. It's going to be the best game ever made. Times are strange if it's this hard to buy a toy. Sorry to bug you, kid. Thanks for the info. Yep, bye, mister. Yeah, so I know what happens in the side quest, but it's really great. This is like one of the side quests that got me into Yakuza. I saw someone play this, I was like, oh my god. Maybe I'll woo this man. Seven Up. Awesome. Mountain Dew. I hope this is like time accurate. This seems too much. This seems like a, you know, vintage early noughties Mountain Dew though. Like I know my Mountain Dews. Carlsberg. Beer. There you go. Champagne. There you go. Ooh, lumber. Ooh, table salt. Baseball shirt. Yes. All of this thing lets me find the secrets. I thought it was a side quest finder. Leo's all asleep on the floor. He's being cute. Uh-oh. Isn't that slimy high schooler? Hey, game over, loser. You're the kid who lined up for that game, right? Did you manage to get it? Oh, mister. What's the matter? Something wrong? Yes, my brand new video game. That guy stole it.
Nani?
Nani? Wait, you mean the high school kid that just left? Uh-huh. He just ran up and yelled at me and handed over. He took it. My Auto Q3. I spent all morning waiting in line to. I saved up my allowance for a really, really long time to get it. Now it's gone. Stealing from a little boy. That's really low. Hey, kid. What's your name? It's Akio. Akio, got it. Hang tight, Akio. I'll get your game back. Huh? You will? So there's no need to cry. Mister. Okay, I won't cry anymore. Good. That's showing some spine, little man. I like that. Leave it to me. Yay, thank you, mister. High school delinquent ran off towards Pink Street with Akio's Arakude game. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of somebody with pawn. Ebios. It's the pawn. Move. I'm eventually gonna play through all the Yakuzas on the stream. What is this? Mahjong. No. one shitty thing about this being such an old school Yakuza experience is I can't knock everything over. Just get the fuck out of my way. I don't want to run into everything. Isn't that? Later, freak. Game Goomba. Is that a word? Is Goomba a word? Hold up. Wow, it is. An associate or accomplice, especially a senior member of a criminal gang. That's where Goombas get their name from? Holy shit, I thought it was just Nintendo making up words. No fair, I've been defeated. No doubt about it. That's the kid who took Akio's game. Hey, you have that Arakure game, don't you? Bowser's not playing games. No, he's not. We get to pay Bowser's protection money. Though it's odd, Goomba means a senior member of a gang when they're the worst jobbers. What's it to you? My adventure just came to an abrupt end, so leave me alone.
Yeah.
No can do. I'll take that take back that Arakure you took from Akio. Q3? That's the last thing I want to hear about right now. Forget it. I'm gonna grind your ass just for the experience. Video game words. And oh man, Judgment comes out this like September or whatever. Fuck. It's gonna be lots of Yakuza this year. Actually, like 2 Yakuzas, but still. Yerg! Mister! Akio, I just caught the guy who took your Arakure. Oh, yay! Okay, give Akio's Arakure back. Look, man, I don't have it. Give it up already. You don't want another beating? Hand it over. And get a job next time you want a video game. This is not seizure friendly. Do you have seizures? Have you had one? Japan's infamous for causing seizures, though. They love it. I told you. I don't have it. I got robbed by a better thief than me.
Nani?
Thankfully not. Good. Yeah, thankfully me neither. What, you were robbed too? Yeah, this jerk from a street gang busted out his dagger of stealing and made me give it to him. Gang member, you mean that guy who was just here? Yeah, lame. I could be home leveling up, but now my Arakure Q or whatever is probably going to some dude who's not even a fan. Excuse me, your Auto Q3? It wasn't even yours. You rob a little kid, then turn around and cry like a baby when you get mugged? How pathetic is that? If you haven't learned your lesson yet, you want another class? No, I'm already out of lives. Sorry, man, I'm out of here. My Auto Q3. Don't worry, Akio, I'll get it back for you, I promise. Mister, okay, got it. They went off towards Taihei Boulevard. That guy could be chroma keyed out. The Popo. I'm really happy though that the newer entries you can just walk into the stores without having to transition. Like that. Hey, having to switch to a girl every time I go into a shop. Haha, get it transitioned. Whew. What a joke. I wish it was that easy. If I could turn into a girl instantly and then turn back instantly, I would do it. No doubt about that. I'd be flip-flopping every 2 seconds. Popcorn shop. They also have ice cream at the popcorn shop. Wow. Juke, what's your problem, man? Stop. Please, dog. I don't need to go there. But did I get everything I needed? Champag? Hold on. Let's see. I got that one, that one, that one. I think I just need some sake, right? Like, just need some sake. Boy. Oh, I got a random encounter. Billy, 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 Billy. Boom, 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 boom. How? I should go eat somewhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oof. And did you hear about the, what was it, the, my god, is this Kiryu's apartment that they just re-slapped down right here? What was it, Balan Wonder World? And its seizures? Boy, that was brutal. I watched it. It didn't look good. No. That's funny. My fiance brought a book on her trip. And she thought it was her English copy of the book, but instead it was her German copy of the book, and now she's got to, you know, translate a bit. Whoops. Oh, here's the medicine place. I'm just gonna suck it up. Here we go. Isn't that? Low-level Yakuza. Ha, later, loser. Damn it. Oh no, the Goomba. No doubt about it. That's the thug who took Arakure from the kid who stole the game from Akio. You're the guy who stole Arakure from the kid who stole it from Akio, aren't you? Yeah? Who the hell's Akio? And so what if I did? I saw my chance and I took it. That was Akio then?
Yeah.
No. You robbed the kid who robbed Akio of his Arakure. I don't get it. Forget it. Just give me back that Arakure cartridge you stole. Auto Q3. Auto Q3? I don't want to hear another word about Auto Q3. I'm going to stomp you flat, Pops. What a mess. Does he just have a bunch of random English letters on his jacket? He does. How styling. Shit, looks like I'm the one who got stomped. Mister! Hello, child. Children, do their heads just look too big? Like, I guess some, you know, kids gotta grow into their heads, but it just seems abnormally large. I just caught the wannabe punk who stole your auto Q3 from that nearby high school kid. Okay. I don't get it, but that's great. Alright, give Akio his Arakure. Sorry, pal, but your game got pinched. I'm not playing around. Give the kid his game or you can suffer some more. I'm serious, it's really gone. Some a-hole got the jump on me. What? You were robbed too? Yeah, the hard-ass Yakuza type held me at gunpoint, forced me to give it to him, then took off. Yakuza type? You mean that guy who's just here? What a shitty day I'm having. That Yakuza guy jacked my auto Q3 and he's probably not even a fan. Your auto Q3? That game wasn't yours to begin with. Wah! Wah! You steal from a kid, then cry like a baby when you get mugged. I'm seeing a pathetic pattern here. This isn't getting through to you. How about we go another round? Wah! Nope, I'm good. I'm really sorry. My auto Q3. Don't worry, child. I promise I'll hunt it down for you. Mister. Okay, got it. The thug who took Akio auto Q3 from the kid who stole it in the first place ended up having it taken by some hard-ass Yakuza who went off towards Taihei Boulevard. My head hurts. That's why I love this quest. It's stupid. Yeah, we need booze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Got some Scooby-Doo floor. Hello. Oh, you're finally mine, Auto Q3. My quest is complete. Yeah, that game you got there. What's that, fool? You one of the losers who couldn't score an Auto Q3? That's some tough luck. For you see, this Arakure belongs to us. So if you want to live, get off my street. And listen, don't bother looking for a place that's still selling Auto Q3. Just find a fool who bought one and take it. Villains, every last one. What's this world coming to? Bah? What'd you say, boy? Arakure, I'm taking it back. What's that? Take it back? Don't act like it was your game to start with. Shut up, it's complicated. Oh, I see. You're an Auto Q3 hunter too then. Playtime is over. I'm not holding back either. Welcome to your doom. I brought a gun to steal this from you. It's kind of how graphics cards are these days. Holy moly! Ooh. Ow! Fucking dick. Blocks too much. Time to beast him up. No, this cannot be. I'll be taking the Auto Q3 with me. Hold on, please. I need that. give it back. Come on. Give it back? This was never yours to begin with. Fella, I'm begging you, please. My little boy's really been looking forward to playing it. Your son? Yeah. The old lady left me and took the boy with her. He's been wanting our Q3 ever since he read about it. He been looking everywhere, but there ain't none for sale anywhere. I just want my boy to be happy. Fella, I'm begging here. You gotta let me have it, please. Cat's playing with the cardboard again. It's being crazy. It's flat cardboard. It's not even in a box form anymore. He loves to take his goddamn hoop, slap it down on the cardboard, then bat it about on the cardboard or underneath it. Fucking weird cat. I get the picture now. Sorry, but I can't do that. You probably don't know this, but a little kid saved up his allowance and went through a lot of trouble to buy the last copy of this Yakuza 3. My brain's wanting to say every different form of it. I didn't stick up no little kid. I took it off some worthless goon. That's right. You got the game from a punk. But that game belonged to a little kid first. Long story short, missed. Took out a Q3 from a wannabe punk who took it from a high school bully who took it from the last boy in line who bought it in the first place. My head hurts just thinking about it. Alright, so that's what happened. And I came to get it back for the little kid. It's going back to the rightful owner. I'm sorry. Well, I'm the fool here. Give it back to the kid for me. Damn, I was about to make someone else's kid cry for the sake of my own. What kind of monster have I become? People do that shit all the time in real life. They fucking beat the shit out of people in Black Friday and stuff like that because they want their kid to have that toy. I thought I could make my boy happy with something I stole from someone else. I was wrong. How am I supposed to be a good dad to my boy, to Akio like this? I guess you'd better think about that. Wait, what? Akio? Oh, hi, mister. Perfect timing, Akio. I just got your Auto Q3 back. Oh, really? Yippee! Huh? Akio? It's you! My Akio! Oh, hi, Papa!
Nani?
Papa? Nani? You guys are related? That's right. Are you friends with Papa, mister? Yeah, you might say that. Sure. I just beat the shit out of him. Don't. Shh. Wait, buddy, that little kid you were telling me about, that Auto Q3, there was what Akio bought with his own money? And I tried to... That seems to be how this is shaking out. But why, Akio? Why didn't you say anything to your papa? All you had to do was ask. I could have given you the money to buy Auto Q3 anytime. Because Mama always gets mad at you, Papa, for spending money on golfing and go-karts and board games and... I didn't want Mama to get mad at you even more for spending all your money again, Papa, so I tried to buy it by myself. Akio. Mr. Papa looks kind of scary, but he's a really, really nice man once you get to know him. Oh yeah, I bet. They took me to a bunch of game stores just the other day. Papa's not living with Mama and me now. I think he's lonely, so please stay friends with him, okay? Actually, Akio, your Papa helped me get your Auto Q3 back. Really? Thank you, Papa. I did, in a way. Akio, I don't want to see you crying again. Be careful going home with your game. Yep, got it. Thank you, mister. Train. It's such a goofy thing. I like how the kid ran off. Yeah, don't get your game stolen again, kid. And the dad's just sitting here. Like, he could escort his kid home. Nope. Mr. Thing. Train. Calm down. I guess the stream can't hear it, but I can. Let's do apologize. Thank you for teaching this fool lesson. Maybe. Whatever. I want you to have it. You got a sunburst. A fucking katana. From now on, be a good dad all the time, not just in front of Akio. You don't want to do anything that'll make kids sad, no matter whose kids they are. Yep, you got that right. Papa, this is too hard for me by myself. Let's go to Mama's house and play Auto Q3 together. I need help with the maps. Sure. With my expert advice, we'll be making a beeline to the nasty demon lord in no time. And that's how a game should be played. Wow. Oh, my radar. Bam! Riona Minami. Nice. What a goofy fucking quest. I love it. Need sake. Let's try this store up here. I know there's a store up here. Should probably eat some food too because I just got shot. How much money do I have? Almost enough to level up. And Mart. Wait, what is this? Look at that lad. Okay, it's going home. The I can't read that font. The cat is really fucking up that cardboard. Oh, sure, sir. Do you have sake? You do. Hell yeah. What else you got? Sure. I like in Japan, their sign waivers are also wearing signs on their body. Like America sign dudes, yeah, they got the tricks and shit down. But they need to step up their wardrobe. I want more advertisements. Oh shit, you're a pocket tissue guy. Oh, I thought you were a side questman. Should've looked at the map. Hello. They hand over the Carlsberg. Here's your beer. Oh, perfect. You're a decent guy for a kid your age. I also forget a lot that Q2U is young in this. Oh, now the neighbors are no longer smoking meat, but the other neighbors are all smoking weed. Nom nom nom. Just chew it in the air. Boy, I just want some Doritos just thinking about it. Well, hi, babe. Perfect. How you doing, babe? Here's your sweet potato shochu you've been waiting for. Nice. Now let's induct you into the club of connoisseurs, kid. Thanks, but I'm not drinking tonight. What? You got the wrong attitude, kid. When an elder offers you a drink, you drink it. Doesn't matter if you're a featherweight. That's the rules if you want to get ahead. Back when I was a businessman. Isn't it great? I had, you know, the meat smoking was done. But now. But, see, this weed is at least not as bad. Like, I can smell it. But, like, the fucking smoked meat shit was, like, really bad. I was feeling woozy. Dizzy. Oh, it pays to ask, I guess. Tonight's gonna be a fun one. Booze. How you doing, babe? Here's the sake you ordered. Ah, beautiful. This is the only stuff that gets me buzzed. You're the best, man. It's less than that room than it is in our bedroom. Yeah. Well, depends on how I have the fans pointed to, you know. I just had all the fans sucking out at that point. It helped. Miss you. I miss you too, babe. I want cuddles. Give a cuddle, please. What should I hand over? A champagne? I was really like... While I'm keeping myself busy, the fact that you're not here makes it way more boring. Like, the things that I'm accomplishing would probably be the same. But I'm, like, bored doing them. Because you're not here and I can't, like, pop in and go, "Hi, babe!" Hi, Moyoi, what do you need? What should I do? I'll have to ask Santa for the next model. Merry Christmas. Killing plants? What? I'm not killing plants. I'm not touching plants. No. I'm not touching plants. I'm recycling cardboard. That's the opposite. Why would I be killing plants?
さっきも一件終わって日当もらったとこでさ、明日からまた違う場所で居座り。
さっきまでやってたのって白亜ビルだろ。俺も見てきたから知ってる。
なんだ、それ知ってんだったら他に何が聞きたいの？
そのバイトってのは橘不動産の方から声をかけてくるのか。
ああ、今のあんたみたいに俺らに近づいてきてね。そうだ、登場界のヤクザの方でも俺たちに同じバイト頼んでくることがあるよ。その連中も地上げ屋だ。今時はホームレスも使いようなんだね。
Is this sirens in the game?
俺たちは橘さんとこだろうがヤクザだろうが金さえもらえりゃどっちでも構わねえけどさ。
なるほどな。もう一つ聞かせてくれ。橘不動産の連中がよくいる場所ってのはあるか？
ああ、それならチャンピオン街だね。よく出入りしてんの見かけるよ。あの辺りは今地上げのメッカだ。なんせ小さな飲み屋ばっかだから、そこの連中を追い出して一手にまとめ上げれば高く土地が売れるんだろうよ。
橘不動産がチャンピオン街を地上げしているってこと。
Yeah, I don't think Champion District ever gets hit by these guys.
ただあそこは橘不動産
Because it's always Champion District.
登場界の連中も狙っているから。あんたみたいなヤクザが言ったらあそこの住人たちに煙たがられるよ。
そうか、参考になったよ。ありがとう。
Champion District. That may be my ticket to bumping into Tachibana's boys again. Let's go. Let's. Oh God. Is that you, boy, over here? Oh God, Bacchus.
Hey.
I didn't give you a plant. Just one? I thought you were gonna take a lot. Perfect timing. There's something I need to talk to you about. I'll wait for you back here. 5? That's it? You gave her like 30. Oh god, is that porn?
Were you on your way somewhere, boy? Sorry to hold you up.
Yeah, you want him to talk?
That's right. Tell me, have you been training?
Yeah, here and there.
Good, because I have something I'd like to ask you to do. But if you're willing, that is.
What's the hesitation? That's not like you.
Truth is, I've got debt collectors on my tail, scary ones.
I didn't want to fly with plant again. I mean, you could just reuse the same box, though, right? Yeah, I get it. You've been running since we met.
No. Those 2-bit jokers are nickel and dime stuff. I'm talking tunas. Famous, and I mean that in the global sense. And now they're here in Japan, hot on my tail.
They fit in a small box. They fit in the bread box. Like 5 by 8. I thought you only got 5. You got 5 by 8? That's 40. Hold on, did you seriously try to escape your mountain of debt by fleeing to Japan?
Yes. And this time, they may be no going back. I think there's a price on my head.
So I guess it's too late to pay the money back then. What are you going to do, Bacchus? I was hoping I could get you to be my bodyguard. I figured as much. Unfortunately, I've already got enough trouble on my plate. Believe me, you'd probably be in worse danger with me around.
Ah, no. There's no way to. Have a heart, please. Sure, I can't pay a retainer.
I was thinking it was trainer because we're doing training.
But if you protect me, I'll teach you some of my top shelf moves, the good stuff.
Teach me the tiger thing. That's OP in this game. Are these moves better than your credit?
Damn straight they are. They'll do the right in a tight fight, my boy.
Are you Bacchus? Is this a debt collector? Look at those sunglasses. He's got to be.
I think they found me, boy.
It's the big scary debt collector, huh? I'm here for your head, just doing my job, so don't hold it against me. Debt collector, huh? More like hitman. Got him.
No, I don't want to die. Please help me, boy.
Because I don't have much of a choice. If I left you here, it'd be putting a bullet in your head myself. You stand back. Yo, what did you just do?
Thanks, boy.
You're protecting this guy? For now. I don't especially feel like watching him die. I see, fine. There may not be a price on your head, but I'll see if I can swing a bonus afterwards.
Watch out, boy. I don't like the look of this one.
Way ahead of you. Alright, let's do this. Mysterious hitman. Are you looking at Miyoi? Freaking. Whoa! Holy cow! Miyoi was like. He was like jumping on the freaking closet door in here. Like jumped up on it. I don't know why. I'm letting you live. You go back and tell whoever ordered you to hit. Who ordered the hit to forget about Bacchus, you hear me? You think I'm the only one after this guy? What? There'll be others on his tail soon enough. Trail. He'll get what's coming to him. Jupe was freaking out earlier, but he went back and laid down.
Sorry, boy.
Why the apology?
I told you to watch out for a knife in your ribs, yet here I am putting you in danger myself.
He had a gun, don't worry. No knife. Don't worry about that. I'd rather hear more about the offer you made earlier.
What?
You said you'd teach me some new moves. Better make it quick, though, before the next hitman gets here.
You sure about this, boy?
I don't have much choice. Like I said, I've got my own problems, so a few extra survival skills would come in handy.
Heh. Alright. Then let me fill you in on some moves that'll send those hitmen reeling.
Give a move.
Hey, bye!
Hey! Saw this!
What is the key to brawling? The most important thing in a fight is tenacity. Wow. It's real simple for a secret.
Brawling comes down to spirit in the end, so I'm gonna teach you a move to harness that power. I call it Spirit Fire.
The extra resolute counter. That's not the tiger counter. Interesting. So use the force of an enemy's blow to strike them back with twice the power.
Yes.
I'm sure you'd be able to make use of it. You're Bacchus, right? Oh, fucking... I just want to learn a move. I want to get to Majima, the best cutscene in video game history.
It's one of those Japanese hooligans.
Call yourself an assassin? You look about as pro as some sorry street punk. I don't really know what's going on here, but I just got paid a fortune to up front by some guy. I get the rest once the job's done.
Oh, so he's a street fighter on a freelance job.
He doesn't look so tough. Shut it. May not look like much, but I've never lost a fight. Time to earn the cash.
You get the tenacity to win. This is the perfect chance, boy.
He's crazy. I think he just jumped on a box. Time to try out that move I just learned. Well, you want some first, do you? All right, open up. I'll serve you your own teeth. Yeah, what move do I just learn? Nice. Yep. Oh, I can't. I cannot switch styles. Ouchies. Oh, yeah, kick him in the crotch. So that is not Tiger counter, which sucks. How the hell you get the better of me?
The boy wins.
Oi,
Hey, yeah? What did the guy who paid you look like? It was dark, so I didn't get a look at their face. Nick's real. Thanks for the sub, buddy. I appreciate it. Man. Enjoy. Enjoy your emotes. What emotes do you get these days? I don't know. Welcome to the shitta. What's the shitter? I'm always in the shitter. So the sub, buddy, how you doing? I'm in the shitter too. Yeah. That's life. We always have to go back to the shitter eventually. I'm using my current job for one that pays better. That's good. Is that really the shitter? That's good shit. That's the shitless. The less shitty.
No.
They were foreign. Well, it wasn't me. Of course not. 11 an hour is the shitter. Yeah, that's... I'm worth 15 an hour. Nice. Are you getting 15 at the new job? What are you doing? What kind of thing you doing? Don't you go getting any more big ideas, okay? Yeah, I hear you. Cooking pizzas. Nice. I could go for some pizza right now. I can't. I had some cheese today. I can't have cheese very much. I heard these were the most dangerous debt collectors around. Looks like you handled this one no problem, though. Better hope they're all like this, then. What does it have?
Hey, bye.
I could also be bartending.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. You could also? What do you mean by that? Do you like have like a side gig that you sometimes show up to? Alright, let's look at this porn. I'm ready. No, no. Hell yeah. That's the good stuff right there. That's the jobs they offered me? That's like two different... Is it a bar that also serves pizza? Or is it one of those companies that does like yeah, oh. Which is better? I think I'd rather cook pizzas. Can I have a free smile? Here it comes. That wasn't... Where's my smile? I didn't get one, she just giggled. I thought this said slime. Give me the stewed burger set. Hell yeah. Get a bartend. I just don't like people. Don't serve beer and wine. Oh, that's easy. You have to mix them? Oh god. More side quests? Where's the producer? If he doesn't show up for the location shoot today, we're screwed. Cameraman. Well, he had a huge argument with the director at the last shoot, remember? He's probably still butthurt. Gotta director is something else. He won't budge an inch, even when it means butting heads with the producer. I heard a lot of the crew can't deal with him either. Maybe it'll be a strike. Well, whatever the reason, if we try to shoot on location without the producer, the director's going to really boil over. Maybe we can find someone who can stand in for it. I'm sure someone who can stay calm and cool while taking all the crap our director dishes out. I mean, a guy with an aura of toughness. A guy who can command respect just by being in the room. I guess guys like that aren't exactly dime a dozen, are they? Are they? Whatever. I'm gonna get my certification for that shit so I don't overserve. Taps? What's taps? Yeah, overserve's no good. Oh, beer on tap. Of course. I was thinking, isn't there like a bar place called Taps? Isn't that a thing? It smells like poop. Hope the dog didn't poop inside. I don't think he would have. He's been coming up to me for going outside. Swapping kegs is weird. Isn't it like messy? Yeah, you're right. Not like a guy who can do all this is just gonna waltz down the street at us. Huh? The pulled demeanor, the aura of unassailable. It's hard, man. The poster child, the producer just walked into the scene and into our lives. Can't read it fast enough. Verification for bartending is called Taps card. It's Taps, actually. 2 P's. You can't tap unless you have the PP. Yeah? Wait, please, wait! Our savior, I mean, you, sir. With the cool aura and magnificent poise. Yes, yes. I meant you. May I have a minute? We're a production crew for a TV show. What would a television crew want from me? Well, we're going to be shooting a short segment at a restaurant here in town for a gourmet food program. But we're down a man and we're desperate. Will you help us? Nanny? What now could someone who doesn't know the first thing about show business be useful to you? Maybe the cat. Maybe. That was horrible that day. I don't understand. There was no poop in his litter box. I mean, look at what he's having. Me too. How could someone who doesn't know the first thing about show business be useful to you? It's actually tips. Is it tips? Tipsy. Tipsy, don't get tipsy. No. With an aura that magnificent, you don't have to do anything but stand there and look authoritative. Oh, the cat has chosen my jacket again. Over the bed. Whoa, I can't see. Your aura's so bright. It's dazzling. This reeks of BS. No, honestly, we're not trying to pull your leg. We're deadly sincere about this. We'll do all the heavy lifting. Well, actually, we may ask you to move things to help with some of the simpler tasks, but helping out on a TV show, huh? I guess that's not something everyone gets to experience. Please, it has to be you. No one else can do this. They're kidding about being desperate. Should I help? Yeah, sure. You know what? Fine, I'll help out. If it's not going to take too long. That's great. Thank you very much. Oh, my name is Mori. I'm the director's assistant. This is Kawaguchi, our cameraman. Hi, I'm Kawaguchi. Delighted to meet you. He's kind of chosen my jacket. He's figuring it out. You getting comfy, my boy? You get comfy? Yep. I'm Kiryu. Nice to meet you. So what am I supposed to do? Well, the show's producer is supposed to be here, but something came up at the last minute. The name must be regional. Nix, where are you from? Do you take CSAP tests? So we need you to stand in for him, Kiryu-san. Wait, what? I don't know what a producer does, but isn't the role pretty important? No way! You might think that. All a producer really does is act all high and mighty. It's a total fluff job. Montana. Probably don't do CSAPs. Is that it? I have no idea what I'm doing, though. People know I'm faking it, won't they? Not to worry. Once we get you into some clothes of the more executive style, you'll totally pass for a producer. You mean producers have a look? Sure they do. Now let's get you in looking like a big shot. Right, it is tap in Alaska. So what's it in Colorado? Oh, look at you.
Oi.
Oi. I can serve beer and wine just fine. I'm 20. Is that how it works? You can be less than 21 to serve beer and wine. Guys, do producers seriously dress like this? Absolutely, you're a picture-perfect producer. Isn't that right, Kawaguchi-san?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Well, our director is on the way. All we need you to do is deal with him and keep up with his demands. He can be, kind of a diva. And he says some weird stuff. But just try not to set him off and you'll be fine. I'm having second thoughts here, but I'll see what I can do. Who's this diva? I'm hearing noises outside. I'm hearing people enter and exit cars. Is that the neighbors? Let me check my handy dandy security camera. It's the NPCs. In my state, it is legal to serve and sell alcohol as early as ages 18 years old. I don't know anything about that anywhere. I've never served alcohol. I've hardly drank alcohol. The director's here. Here he comes. Kiryu-san, you're up. Try to act natural. Act natural. Got it. Not give a shit about stuff. You got it. Oh my god, this guy looks like a douche. Ciao, lovelies. Good morning. What are you, Chan? Guten Morgen, baby. Gluten Morgan to you too. I never served alcohol. That's right, you've never served alcohol to me. To be fair, we've hardly had any drinking alcohol in the house. Like, get rid of Sean. Don't think about Sean. I mean, between us. I enjoy wine and beer with a meal. Oh, of course. Yeah, I don't drink. Or I drank a little bit in my life. I've gotten drunk a few times. I hate it. And I hate the taste of it. Don't ever change, Mori-chan. I'm counting on you today. Bling bling cha-ching, baby. Ka-ching. With my family, yeah.
Oi.
What in blazes? Where's our intrepid producer? Where's my Ida-chan? Sorry, Ida-chan, or Ida-san, called in sick this morning. Kiryu-san will be standing in for him today. Kiryu? Never heard of him. He the real deal, baby? Yes, of course. Kiryu-san does a lot of work on location overseas. This is his first domestic shoot in a while. That's probably why you don't recognize him. Very well then. C'est la vie. Heh, I don't care who you are. When you're on location with me, everyone has to pull their weight. Capiche? You can tell. He's worldly with all of his foreign words. Kiryu-san, this is our director. Papillon Kato-san. I'm Kiryu, good to meet you. He's stiff as a stiff. You dragged this guy out here, out of the river, boys? So what they say is true. People in the television business do seem to be pretty shallow. This guy's irritating, but I better play along so he doesn't get suspicious. There a problem, Kiryu? If you can't return a simple greeting, you're history in this biz, lad. Who says lad? Figures a proper greeting is important in every walk of life. What should I do? Observe etiquette, get goofy, or discourage disrespect? Get goofy. When in Rome, I guess. I have to do this right.
Hey.
Hey, Papi-chan. Let's get this shoot rolling so we wrap before the next meeting. Chop, chop, yeah? I love it. Didn't expect that from you, Kiryu-chan, but I dig it. Today's gonna be bada bing, bada big. Guess that one, huh? So goof.
Oi.
So anyway, where's that babbling bit of window dressing? Is that you referencing a lady? She's on deck for our dining report. Window dressing. Is that TV jargon? Yes, about that. Our reporter, Nagasawa-san, is running a little late. Then why the fuck are we here? It was your job to lock down the talent. You did that, didn't you? Sorry, I forgot to get her the schedule in time. She's on her way right now. You incompetent imbecile. If we go over on time, we'll be screwing over the restaurant. You're a nice guy, Modi, but this shit doesn't cut the mustard. I'm sorry. Sorry. Mr. Renniker, what a change from that cheesy goofball a few seconds ago. Guy's got one short fuse. Oh, here she comes. Sorry, I'm late. No problemo, baby doll. You're patient as pie. Oh la la, don't you look ravishing today? Oh, Kato-san, don't be silly. Okay, gang, let's get this party started. S'il vous plaît. It's been a long time since I've seen that spelled. Fantastico, to your marks, everyone. Let's roll it.
Oi.
Mon Dieu. What the hell is this? Where's the erasable? Oh, sorry, we'll get it. What? Sorry, Kiryu-san. Can you grab the erasable from the table there and bring it over? The erasable? I can check what's on the table. That's a start. Sure, hold on. Sure, I'll get that erasable, you betcha. There's some pretty random things on this table. There's an eraser. There's a knife. Which one do I take? The eraser must have something to do with the props. Take the eraser. Take the knife. Take the food. It seems like bait. What's an erasable? Ah, shit, there's an eraser though, but that seems like bait. That seems like too easy. Erasable. Food? Erasable. Eraser. The erasable has to be this.
Oi.
Hey, I brought the erasable. Thanks, Kiryu-san. Could you set it on the table? Got it. Bam. Huh? I did it. Kusan, that's an eraser. Yeah, it's an eraser. Isn't that what you need to erase something? Oh, yeah, yes, it can erase, sure. I burned through them back in school. I rolled up the residue and flicked them like snot, too. What? Why do I need those details? But that's an eraser, not an erasable. Was I wrong? Completely! How are you supposed to film with this? In showbiz, an erasable is a prop that's eaten or consumed. When you eat food, it's erased from the set. Get it? I get it. Sorry, yeah. Amateurs. I'm surrounded by amateurs. Get it together. Sorry. Damn. I held up the chute. Okay, I got food. Wow, this looks delicious. It does look really good. That JPEG looks amazing. There's so much, but it looks so tasty. I can eat it all. Stop. Good, the shoot's going along smoothly. Pardon me, Kiryu-chan, but we have to still life that erasable later. So would you be a doll and grocer it for me? Grocery. I always pronounce it groceries. Uh-oh. You now moved over to the bed. It must be too cold. Sure, grocer. The erasable. What could that mean? Leave only the produce. Fetch the grocery. Tilt the food at an angle. Sure. Tilt it. Grocer got it. Yep. Yep. I just figured that has to do with camera angle stuff. That's a great looking grocer job, if I say so myself. Hey, I grocered it. Me. Brilliant. Thank you, Kiryu-chan. Let's take a look. Bam. Magnifique! The erasable's angled like a grocer's display. When you grocer a prop, it means to tilt it at an angle. Raid! Angel's raiding. 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 Bam. Raid, shout out, perfect. What's up there, Sunbrew? What's up there, Ark? Thanks for the raid. Angel. How was Dragon Age? How you guys doing? We're just grocering props here. As a Yakuza does. It's easier to film still life that way. But you knew that, of course. Yeah, I knew that. Hello, for some reason, I didn't come in with the raid. My very first... Is that your very first raid? Raiding. Nice. Congrats on your very first raid. I was streaming. Did you put an announcement GIF in the Discord? I didn't notice. I've been fucking outside of life today. I've been... Fucking... I didn't... Sad. Yeah, I've been taking pictures all day of model kits. Look, you want to see one? You want an exclusive... Oh, don't show that. That's a naughty picture. You know Beepo from Mario Kingdom Rabbids? You have a picture of him with a fleshlight attached to him. Now you might be wondering... Why? Because I had to see if there was porn of him. And that counts. Here you go. Here's a picture. Bam. You ready? Model kit. Exclusive. Oh, wait. Zoom in. There you go. Bam. Model kit. Exclusive. Yeah, who was the Dragon Age?
Wow.
Yeah, it's very low. I managed to get it right. We're trying to be a producer right now. That's cute of you. And, you know, We're really good. Or a director? I don't know. We're one of the things.
Thank you for a wonderful meal. It was delicious.
The shoot's almost done. Sorry, Kiryu-san, can I get you to jeer these props? It's about time to strike the set. Oh god, I gotta jeer them. It was good. We did a good quest and got the good ending. Good ending quest. Oh. Does jeer these props and strike the set mean? Taunt the dishes. Oh, we gotta yell at them. Remove the dishes. Punch the dishes. Let's punch them. just for the... I got this! I'm back and slightly awake this time. Nice, Sans. Welcome back. We're about to punch some dishes. Alright, here it goes. What? Yeah! What'd I miss? The hell are you doing, imbecile? The camera's rolling. What? Whoa, Kiryu-san, what are you doing? You said something about striking the set, so I figured I'd start by smashing the dishes. No. In our studio's lingo, to jeer means to put away, like I just popped. When we strike a set, we don't mean it literally. What? My exclamation mark Nani command is Kiryu saying Nani. Just like Kiryu always says. Sorry, baby doll. We need to get you your closing comment one more time thanks to this idiot. Places, everyone. I screwed it up. I screwed it up real bad. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. That's a wrap. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Shoot's over, I guess. We haven't got to the good cutscene yet, Angel, so you haven't missed it. Well, I feel that my green screen's kind of showing up a little bit right now. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Oh, I can't do it yet. Hold on, can I shift tab? Sick. I don't like this green screen thing happening here. See if I change. It's hard to tell. You can see it though, right? You can see that shit. It's like it's... Maybe I need that low light compensation, you know? Oh boy. I hate it when the green screen shows up. That's probably better. I don't know. I look good. Do you look good? Who am I kidding? You all look good. Kiryu-san, you saved us. You know showbiz lingo like a pro. Yeah, I nailed it. Yeah, no problem. I had fun with it. That was something else. It's rare to see a producer who can take charge on location like you. Please accept our thanks. I got a magnetic necklace. Thanks. You have all the markings of a great producer, Kiryu-san. We would love to have you back anytime. What's going on here? Producer Ida. Did the shoot go down okay without a real crew? Producer. What the devil? Why would you even bother showing up? Ha! You need it on a teleprompter? We're here to beat some manners into you. This is for working us like slaves late into the night. Who the hell do you think you are? We got into broadcasting because we love television, but thanks to you, we don't have time to go home and watch TV. That's no way to live. What can I say? It takes blood, sweat, and tears to make a TV show. Fortified, gentlemen. Big talk as always, director. Who made you so important that you could treat the producer like this? I've had it with you. That's why we boycotted the shoot today. We're on strike. Boycotted? More like let your personal drama get in the way of work. Call yourselves professionals. Yap all you want. This is the last time we'll ever see you. So let's end this shit show on a happy note. For us. Shit! Oh my gosh, what'll we do? I got this. Oh, Kiryu-san. Hey, hold it. Who the hell are you? Name's Kiryu. I'm the producer here. Again, people harassing my crew. Kiryu-chan, Wait, you're my replacement? You just doubled my fun. I'll show you how irreplaceable I truly am. Show you perb. Come on, boys. We'll deal with this faker first. I gotta do a burb after this fight. Once I save. Come here, lad. Ow! Oh! Drop the lad on the lad. They pull this guy off a bodybuilding show? Forget this. Okay, get out of here. Kiryu-san. Are you alright? Yeah, thanks a million, Kiryu-chan. Yeah, it's the least an amateur like me can do. So you were faking it after all, Kiryu-chan. You knew? I'm no fool. I knew something was off the moment we met. You were a fish out of water from hello. Couldn't fool pro after all. But if you knew, why didn't you get rid of me right away? Because, Kiryu-chan, you did the best you could with such a passion, despite not knowing a damn thing. You're really dumb, but really passionate. TV's not a gentle mistress. A single minute or even second of footage could take dozens to hundreds of hours of hard work. The struggle is, as we say, real. Do I know how soon? Decently soon, I think. I think once I get to the next story bit, I think it switches over. And that, mon ami, is passion. Passion. I can double check though. When does Majima start Yakuza 0? Yeah, it's, yep. It's, at the end of this chapter, so I just gotta get to the, do the main quest thingy, and then it's, I believe TV gives viewers hopes and dreams. There are people out there who can be inspired by TV to change their jobs or even their way of life. I think TV's a medium that has the power to change people's lives for the better. Might be right about that. Most deaf. That's why we make programs with passion, no matter how hellish the process may feel. As creators, we are the dream weavers. It is our duty to pass those dreams on to others. Jesus. You're quite a director, you know that? Yeah, pish posh. I'm just an overbearing loser who can't even hang on to a solid crew. I want to bring the same passion I have in my work out in them, but I can never seem to get through to them.
Yeah.
Director Kato, what you just said, that moved me to my core. We have a lot of growing up to do. I want to do more. I want to make better programs. I want to create shows that bring people joy and inspiration. I want to channel our passion into art and film. Oh, film. So please, we want to... Yeah, whatever. You guys. Sounds like you got through them. There's the passion. Kiryu-chan, thanks, honestly. You truly are a great producer. Let's see what the hell was that? Is that the dog jumping around? Au contraire, mon frère. We'll show your dreams you've yet to see, you've yet to even see in your mind's eye. Okay, boys, production meeting. Let's drill down a plan for some better shows from the top. What? We just wrapped. Have mercy. Oh, look at those idle boys. The heck does from the top mean? Yeah, I want to be here for it, but I have a date with the son. Didn't want him to have to wait too long. Oh. Have him watch too. He'll love it. I think he's seen it before. You might have seen it before too. Okay, I am going to do a burb. It is a little past that time. Bathroom real quick, and then I'll be back to do more of this. Like I got a piddles. I have the piddles. Here I am again. I brought Chimkin. I got some Comet chicken. It's good. I think that's national chain. If it's not, fuck it. Okay. It's just some good fried chimkin. I didn't know what to have for dinner. And I don't know how food works. So. Alright. Let's stop the counterattack with a fist. That's what that song's called. Oh, let's bring my mouse back over to the right monitor. Oh, lads. Owie. Oh, nice cloak. These guys are slippery. Holy shit. You have carrots and ranch. Might make a sandwich later. That was a good sandwich. Well, here's the champion dish. The Tachibana real estate guys have apparently been coming here a lot lately. It's worth a walk around to see. I've got ranch. Well, of course, we have to go to the spot where we do fight.
おう
Those trash bags are fucking shiny. That reminds me, can I... Hold on. I guess... No. I guess I'm already at Ultra. Oh, too bad. I was wanting to see if I could make the graphics a little better. Remember the side quest I told you about, Angel, where
何しに来たこの辺で筋もんに飲ませる店はないよ
kid goes to buy a video game, then gets the
立花
game
不動
stolen
産の
from
人
him,
間がここに出入りしているって
and
聞
then
い
that
て
guy
きた
gets
ん
the
だ
game stolen from
今もい
him,
るか
and then that guy gets the game stolen from him, and it turns out to be the kid's dad who stole it for his kid.
いやそうじゃない
I did that side quest.
あんたらの店を地上げしに来たわけでもない
よく言うなだったら立花不動産に何の用だ
あの連中のことを知りたいだけだあんたらに迷惑はかけない
I just want to get to know the Tachibana.
あまり歓迎されてないようだな
俺らはもうヤクザにうんざりなんだよお前らはここらの店をゴミとしか思ってないんだろうが俺らにはもうこの場所しかないんだからよそんなに追い出したきゃ俺ら殺すしかねえぞ
俺は立花不動産の話を聞き
I
に来た
just want to chat.
ふざけんなお前ら聞く耳持ったことなんかねえだろ
Yeah, we just take. I'm not a Yakuza. We got beast mode. There's multiple dudes. Whoa. Oh, this one. Yeah, I love that one. It's so good.
It's
少しは話を聞く気になってくれたがあんたらに怪我させるつもりはなかった俺は立花不動産の人間がここで何をしているか知りたいだけだ
あの人たちを売る気はないここの住人なら誰だってそうだ
ん連中もここで地上げしてるんじゃないのか
違うあの人たちはヤクザの地上げから俺たちを守って
Oh,
く
they're
れてい
trying to
る
protect you from the
あの人
Yakuza.
たちのおかげで今日のチャンピオン街がある
なんだと
そうでしょう小田さん
Interesting. Oh, it's Oda.
どうも
Stops writing One
誰
Piece
かと
just to be
思え
here
ば
with
スナッ
us.
ク生瀬のお兄さんかあんた仇の人間とか言ってなかったか
なかなか信じてもらえねえが今は仇だ前は堂島
I
組にい
used
た
to be.
堂島組かよ登場会の中でもよりによって
俺は組を破門された身だもう関係ね
その元ヤクザがなんで俺らのこと嗅ぎ回ってる
えあんたらの社長から手を組まねえかと誘われたもんでな
ああんた名前は
桐生だ
Kiryu.
そんな話聞いてねえぞ待ってろ社長と話してみる
Oh, yeah, look at that phone.
わかりましたじゃあそのようにそれじゃ
社長はなんつってた
うちのことを深く知りたいなら昨夜社長と会った部屋に来いとおっしゃってる直接会うそうだ
Well, we just meet with him.
そうがわかった
もうここには来んなよここの人たちはヤクザが嫌いだ
そういや、あんたらがヤクザ
Is
か
that
ら
a
チャン
phone
ピ
or
オ
a
ン街
break?
守ってるってのは本当か？
ま、一応ね。社長の方針があるからさ。
方針？
この辺の土地はカムロ町が戦争で焼ける前からいるような人たちのもんらしい。うちの社長が言うには、ここらはカムロ町の根っこだ。俺たちみてえな新参者に好き勝手する資格はないってさ。
He's like preserving
さ
this
っきの
place?
ビルの時とは随分態度が違うんだな。
白亜ビルあそこの連中は所詮流れ者の寄せ集めだ。あんたもスナック生瀬の店長見たろ。
Interesting.
さも仇の被害者ですって面してたがよ。あいつらだってよそから流れてきた時、元いた住人を追い出してんだからな。因果応報ってやつだよ。
Guy's trying to eat some shit off the floor.
ま、俺は社長のポリシーに従ってるだけでね。偉そうに言うつもりはないけど。
それでもあんたらにはあんたらなりのルールがあるってわけだ。
俺は織田ってもんだ。立花社長とは古くてな。大抵の現場は俺が仕切ってる。で、
Piece of tissue
あ
or
んた
something.
結局どうするんだ？うちの社長に会いに行くのか？
ああ。
Sure.
でもう一度話
We'll
を
meet the
聞かせ
boss.
てもらう。どうやら立花不動産ってのは思っていた以上に腹の底が見えねえ会社なんでな。
So Tachibana seems alright. Oh shit. It's Mr. Shakedown. We gotta get away from him. Alright, well, hopefully. Goddamn cat. Don't fight me. That fucking
邪魔だ。
the cat's in that mood again where he's fucking just going around. Owie, owie! Oh, I got $4 million. I gotta spend it. What was that noise? Whose footprints are these? Oh, there it is. Oh, Nanase Otoha. Look at her. She sure is. Oh, disco dance fever. Leave me alone. I just want to get to my destination. Was that a shiny? That was not a shiny. Got some reflection. All right, let's go. Uh-oh, yeah, this is the big chapter end, I think. But probably after this is when the cutscene is.
俺は立花から呼ばれてきたんだ。お前ら立花不動産の人間じゃないのか。
ここに社長はいませんよ。
President isn't in.
後で来ることになってるはずだ。部屋で待ってろと言われた。
それは何かの間違いじゃないですか。
何
うちの小田ってもんから連絡が入ってましてね。若いチンピラが来るだろうから死なない程度に可愛がってやれと。
なんだ小田が
俺、回れ右すんなら今のうちだ。おとなしく帰んなら見逃してやるよ。てめえ聞こえなかったの？
てめえ。
さっさと帰れっつってんだろうが。
No.
俺はここのとこどこ行っても歓迎されやしねえ。だが呼ばれた先で門前払いとはコケにされたもんだ。
Yeah, I was just invited here.
呼んでねえっつってんだバカ野郎。
Uh-oh.
どけ。お前らじゃ話になんね
ガキが土地狂いやがって。どうなっても知らねえぞ。
Typical real estate men. Endo, and your endo. That was good. Lad, where are you? There you are. Whoops. Oda, what the shit?
お前は小田。
よ
よ
お
ー。
前が俺を襲うようにさっきの連中をけしかけたんだ。なんでだ。
あんただって俺たちを品定めしてたろ。ならこっちにもその権利があるんじゃねえかと思って。
Oh, good, yeah.
ま、腕っぷしはそれなりみたいだけど、あの立花社長がわざわざスカウトするほどかと言われると、どうもね。
What do you mean you just don't know? He asked me.
襲わせるだけで俺の何がわかんだ。
だからさ、
That's very shiny.
しかないみたいだよ。いやー、仕事を人に任せられないってのはしんどいね。カムロ町で不動産やってると荒事も多くてさ、俺そこらの極道よ
That's
り
very shiny. Kind of looks like my airbrush.
違うと言いたいわけか。
大したもんじゃない。元極道の半端もんといい勝負だ。
だったらお互い手加減はいらねえな。
Neither of us need to hold back. Look how cool he is. Ow! Stop it. That's like my favorite one. Just gonna walk. Nope, can't grab that one. I want this one. Whoa! Hey, lad. No, not good. Don't be touching me. Toughness Emperor. No, I don't want to use that. Royales! I use my Z's, I guess. Whoa. Cat is going nuts again. Woo.
嘘だろ。この俺にこんな若造が怠慢で勝つか
You
よ。
think I'm a rookie?
信じらんね。
This is my first video game.
そうだ。
納得しましたか、小田さん。ええ、俺の負けですよ、社長。
どうなってる？あんたも承知で小田に俺を試させたってことなのか？
ええ。
Yep.
小田さんは私にとって
I signed this off.
片腕です。だから我
In
々
trouble use a chair is a good strategy, isn't it? Yeah.
彼の了解を取る必要がありました。
I use that in real life too, but I sit in the chair. I don't use it to fight.
俺はつくづく自分がバカに思えてきたぜ。さっきまであんたらは信用してもいいって気になりかけていた。立花、そろそろ腹の中に隠してるもん見せろ。あんたはなぜこの俺に近づいてきた？その理由は何なんだ？
いいでしょう。ですがその前に、あなたはこのカムロ町という町を何と見ますか？
カムロ町？さあな、質問の意味がわかんねえ。
Kiryu's like, I don't think about these things,
キリ
man.
さん、この町は堂島組をはじめとする登場界の餌場であると見ています。一晩中ネオンに彩られたこの町に集まる人や金、そこから溢れる甘い汁は全て登場界の極道たちに吸い上げられる。
何が言ってんだ？
登場界が力で光り輝かせるこの町に、私は風穴を開ける人間です。こんな風にね。
Look at this lad, he's got psychic powers.
なんだと？
嘘だろ。
This game doesn't have much supernatural stuff, he's just that powerful. He just controls everything.
金は力。
Yep. Money.
私は
His
自分の
superpower
力
is
が
money.
この先どこまで登場界に迫れるか
He's Batman.
試してみたい。ですが、まだまだでしてね。
Or he has really good timing.
今の私ではせいぜい10秒というところが限界ですが、いずれは殻の一粒を手に入れてカムロ町の支配者層に食い込むつもりです。
He acted like it was a superpower. He's like, I can only manage 10 seconds.
あんたは一体。
桐生さんがご存知かどうか、登場界という組織は
He's like
決して
Goku
一
in
枚
Super
岩では
Saiyan
ありま
3.
せん。その証拠に登場界にはこの私に協力するある一人の人物がいます。そして私があなたに近づいた理由はその人物から強力な推薦を受けたからなんですよ。
登場界の内通者ってことか。誰なんだそいつは。
Who's your mole?
あなたと私が手を結ぶことを望んだその人物は登場界直系堂島組若頭風間慎太郎です。
なんだと。おやっさんが。
What?
あなたは堂島組の若頭補佐久世さんから風間さんをスパイするように言われましたね。風間さんの隠し持つ殻の一坪の情報を探れと。風間さんが隠し持っていた情報、それは殻の一坪の所有者を見つけ出すことのできる人間、つまり私のことです。
あんたが。
我々は殻の一粒をめぐる争奪戦であの堂島組より大きく先へ進んでいる。いずれそのことを知れば彼らは激怒するでしょう。本気で潰しにかかってくるはずですが、それを承知であなたが我々と手を結ぶことを他ならぬ風間さんが望んだ。私が風間さんからあなたのことを託されたのは半年前、あの人が刑務所に入るよりも前のことです。風間さんは久世があなたに近づくこともあなたが組にいられなくなることもほぼ見通していました。
まさかいくらおやっさんでもそんなことまでわかるわけないだろう。
風間さんは堂島組どころか登場会という組織で頂点へ上り詰めるだけの器量を持った人間です。
He's so good. Kazuma's amazing.
あまりに深い。
Ladies
風
and
間さん
gentlemen.
にとってあなたの周りに起こることを予測するのはたやすいはずです。そしてその風間さんが殻の一粒を手に入れる目的はおそらく自分の身を守るなどということじゃない。あの人はもっと大きなもののために絵を描いてるはずです。
だったらなんで今おやっさんは。
If he's so all-knowing, why is he in prison?
それすらも風間
If
さん
he's so great, why haven't they made a Kazuma too?
私はそう信じています。
なんだと。バカな。
ご理解いただけましたか、桐生さん。
He was like, maybe, yeah, I guess.
あんたがおやっさんの意志を託された人間だって証拠はあるのか。
Kiryu being
風間
cautious.
さんがおっしゃるにはこれがその証拠になると。
What is it?
これは。
あなたも見覚えがあるはずです。風間さんが沢村由美さんからプレゼントされたものだそうです。
What is a watch in Japanese? Poke?
おやっさんが あんたにこれを渡したのか。
あなたにお渡しするよう預かっていただけです。あなたから風間さんにお返しください。すべてが片付いた後で。
俺にはまだおやっさんって人がどういう男なのかまるで分かっちゃいなかったって。
Cosmo's amazing.
だがあの人が俺に何かを望むなら俺はいつでもそのために命張る覚悟だ。あの日おやっさんに逆らって極道になった時からそう決めていた。
You went against his wishes and joined the Yakuza, but he let you join. You joined him.
ではこれからどうぞよろしくお願いします。桐生さん。
Crazy. Chapter 2 complete. I believe this is where shit gets real. Ooh. Climax battles item open. A gilded cage. I think this is it. I think this is the cutscene. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hopefully this cutscene's as good as I remember it. Watch, it's gonna be shitty. It's gonna be like really dumb. That was it. Wasn't that great? Oh, wow, doesn't this look like lots of fun? Oh god, there's poop on that money. Why would you put it in the... Ugh. I can understand putting the poop there.
Hey, こりゃすごいね。東京でもこんなに派手な店は見たことないよ。
そりゃもうここが何はナンバーワンの店ですさかい。蒼天堀来てグランドへ寄らんやなんてタコなしのたこ焼きみたいなもんですわ。いや先生には遠路はるばるお越しいただいたんやから今日はたっぷり楽しんでもらわんと。ささ行きましょう。
でもさ、本当に大丈夫なの？こっちってこれもん多いって話じゃない。
そないなことありまへんて。もう先生何べん言うたら信じてくれはるんですか。
でも蒼天堀って言ったらあの近江連合のお膝元でしょ。町ごとヤクザの巣窟みたいなもんだろ
まあ
ましてやこの手の店なんても
う What did he even say?
あそこの席あれ絶対ヤクザだ
He's
よ。
like, there's Yakuza all over. The guy's like,
やっぱり私帰るよ。
大丈夫ですってほんまに。物騒な店も確かにありますけどこの店に限っては絶対安心。折り紙付きです。あれは確かにヤーさんやけどこの店じゃおとなしゅうしてますよ。
妙にこの店の肩を持つね。
まあまあ細かい話は抜きにしてささまずは座って一杯やりましょうねえ。ほらさあ。
でもね、
こんばんは。失礼します。失礼します。
いや、こんばんは。
どうです？女の子も粒揃いですやろ。このお方はな、東京のでっかい会社のお偉いさんやで。ほら、君らも顔売
Yeah,
っとき。
it's great. Pretty. There's a pretty
やっ
lady
ぱり偉いさんなんや。
that works here.
貫禄ある思た。東京から来はったんですか？かっこええですね。こっちにはよう来はるんですか？
いや、今回はたまたま出張でね。ここもこの人に無理やりね。
そう、せやから君らがたっぷりサービスしてくれんと、私の面目丸つぶれ。頼むで。
なんや、責任重大やわ。じゃあまずはお飲み物からやね。何いっちゃいます？
どれ？ほう、シャンパンで10万か。やっぱり結構するもんだね。
そしたらまずシャンパンいっときましょうか。
おいおい、大丈夫か？10万だぞ。
大丈夫大丈夫。先生はもうお金のことなんて気にせんと存分に楽しんでください。シャンパンね。
ありがとうございます。でも一本でええんですか？
え？
せや
Will
ね。
one bottle be
東
enough?
京の偉いさんもおるのに一本やと足りひんのとちゃいます？大阪の人間がケチや思われますよ。
ちょっと君ら。
なるほど。確かにその通りや。
Very convincing.
ここは潔く一人一本いっとこか。
ほな4本やね。
お前らの分もかい。ねえわええわ、4本いっとれ。
400,000. No big deal.
男前お願いします。うわ、すごい。
うまいな。もう一杯や。
I like that lad. Look at him. He is the chieftain. Down the spiral they go. Hell yeah.
いい店じゃないか。
Sucked right in.
でも前にこっち来た時は全然知らなかったよ。
ああ、この店が有名になったんはつい最近なんですよ。
そうなのか。
ええ、少し前に支配人が変わってそこから急に。
社員くらいでそんなに変わるもんかね。
それが引き抜きから何からちょっと大声では言えんようなことまで随分派手にやったみたいで、箱のでかさだけが取り柄やったこの店をあっちゅう間にトップにのし上げてもうたんです。
ほう、随分なやり手みたいだね。
What a businessman.
そう
Top
うちの
manager.
支配人、夜の世界では知らん人がおらんちゅうくらいの有名人なんですよ。
そうなのかい。そりゃいっぺんお目にかかってみたいもんだね。
ちょっともうええ加減にして。
こっちは金払っとんねやぞ。ちょっと触るくらいいいやろが。え？お前も
There you go.
なわけあるか。もう
ほら、ほら、ここや、ここ。
お客様、当店はお触り禁止です。どうかその辺で。
かわいやっちゃなもう。
Dude,
お客はん、
Stop.
大概にせんと。
大概にせんかったら何やってんねんこれ。こっちは金払っとんねんやぞ。ガタガタ抜かすね。
このボケ。おいおい、全然大丈夫じゃないじゃないか。逃げよう。
ああ、この店で暴れるやなんて。まあ大丈夫、すぐ収まりますよ。
it'll be over real quick.
なんでそんなこと言い切れるんだ。
出てくるからですよ、彼が。
Him.
彼ってあの男か。
There he
あり
is.
ゃただのケツ持ちだろ
お客様、
う。ん
本日はお越しいただきありがとうございます。
なんやお前。ケツ持ちちゃうんか。
よく間違われます。ですが違います。
せやったらなんやねん悪い。
申し遅れました。私、当店支配人の
Does he really look?
真島と申します。
Majima!
お
There he
前
is.
が支配人やと
I don't know. He's got an eye
何が
patch.
ええの
こ
might
の
be kinda
店は
bouncy.
ヤクザが仕切っとんのかい。
お見苦しくて申し訳ございません。こう見えても堅気です。それよりもお客様、恐れ入りますが、当店でのお触りや暴力行為はどうかご遠慮願います。
気に食わんちゅうんやったら力ずくで来てみろや。その面こき落としけ。
そういうわけには参りません。お客様は神様ですから。
ほう、そらええ心がけやないか。お前さんのその心構え気に入ったわ。
Like how the band's just watching.
こいつはおごりや。
Everyone's
た
watching.
んともいい。
Yeah, you'd watch too, yeah.
どうや、神様からのお恵みは。
ありがとうございます。私はこの酒を一度浴びるように飲んでみたかったのですが、
What a response.
おかげさまで夢が叶いました。
この野郎。どけよや。
お客様、重ねてお願い申し上げます。
He
そ
dried
ろ
up
そろ
quick.
お引き取り願えませんでしょうか。もしこれ以上営業妨害されますと。
したらなんやっちゅうねん。
しゃあないのう。ああ、一丁景気のやれや。
The band just has the number ready. They know what song to play.
そこまでお客様がお望みなら、この真島、僭越ながらお相手いたしましょう。ただし、私からは一切手出しはいたしません。何しろ、お客様は神様ですから。
まだそんなこと抜かすか。なめおって。
さあ、ショータイムや。
Do I have to fight? Oh, I do have to fight. The first law of management, the customer king, even if punched or kicked, reprisal is out of the question. And now watch the customer make move, evade their attacks. Hello, sir. Second law of management. The customer is king even in the worst of times. You must never forget to provide only the finest service possible. Patience shall be rewarded. Now it is time to show all your customers the ultimate in hospitality. Whoop. Uh-oh. I'm right here, man. Look at this fighting style. Look how nice he is.
なんなんやお前は。くそー。この危ない。なめんなよ。
危険ですのでこちらはお預かりいたします。
ありがとうございます支配人。
待てこの野郎。
警察に突き出してやる。
Bring everyone.
お静かに。こちらのお客様はご覧の通り店内での違反行為を繰り返し皆様へご迷惑をおかけしました。本来ならばこのまま警察へ出頭していただくべきだと存じます。ですがどうかそれはご容赦願えませんでしょうか。
なんだそんな。
こちらのお客様、このまま警察へ突き出されればこれまで築かれた社会的地位を失うことになりましょう。一時の気の迷いに対する報いとしてはあまりに酷ではないでしょうか。そこでお客様に一つお願いがございます。
俺に。
はい。夜の世界の流儀として酒の席での失態は酒で注いでいただきたいのです。今日この場のお題すべてお客様がご馳走してはくださらないでしょうか。蒼天製薬営業本部長様ともなれば年間接待費は億を下らないはず。
それ俺の。
Boom, got his fucking business card.
お客様を犯罪者にしたくない。ですが他の皆様にも変わらずこの場を楽しんでいただきたい。すべてはこの私のわがままです。どうか私のわがままを聞き入れてはくださいませんでしょうか。
わかった。皆さんがそれで言うてく
Darn
れるん
ams.
なら
Thanks for
この
chilling.
場のお
Have
題
a good one.
全部俺が持たせてもらう。それで許したってくれんやろか。
ありがとうございます。こちらのお客様はこうおっしゃってくださいました。皆様いかがでしょうか。
Fucking got on his hands and knees to ask him.
ありがとうございます。皆様の寛大なお心遣いありがたく頂戴いたします。勇気あるご判断をなされたこちらのお客様にも拍手を。では引き続きどうぞお楽しみください。
What a manager. So good.
あれがここの支配人。
はい。
なるほどな。この店がナンバーワンになった理由が分かった気がするよ。
彼を見るとみんなそう言います。キャバレーグランドの支配人真島五郎、蒼天堀の夜の帝王っちゅうやつですわ。
Lord of the Night. Goro Majima. Such a good fucking cutscene. Oh my god. Glad you stayed for it. Nice. Glad it was worth it. So good. As good as I remember it. Destroyed him with kindness and professionalism. And Majima isn't crazy. In fact, he's quite the opposite. When I first saw that cutscene, I was like, oh my god, this series is amazing. But you barely smoked the cigarette, you just tossed it. Come on. He probably makes a bajillion dollars, he doesn't care.
支配人、先ほどはありがとうございました。いつもすみません。
フロアはどうや？落ち着いたか？
はい、あらかた元の通りに。ただで飲めると分かって注文がひっきりなしですよ。
そうか。あいつら怪我は？
You do the hobo one, maybe. He tossed it to the side though.
これといって。
マキちゃんにはボーナス弾んだれよ。父もまれて何もなしじゃ。モチベーションガタ打ちや。
Bam, and he gave a bonus to the girl that got felt up.
ならええわ。あの暴れてたドアホ、一応見張っとき。
Keep an eye on Captain Grabass.
名刺は押さえちゃるが、とんずらこかんとも限らんからな。
そちらの方もすでに手配しています。よ
っしゃ。スタッフは最近どんな塩梅や？
おおむね問題はないのですが。
なんやねん。
先月入ったかなえちゃんなんですけど、ちょっと他の子、特に桜子ちゃんとうまくいってないみたいで。
またその手の話かいな。女っちゅうのはほんまめんどくさいの。
Hurting these women is gonna put them in the nut house.
話はしてみたんですが、なかなか。
あったあった。
That's how he goes crazy, hurting women.
すみません。お手数ですがお願いします。失礼します。
Gotta go talk to her. Bam. I want to save. Majima's so great. And I love how much you get to like play as him in this game. They added it to, I think, Kiwami 2? Where you get to play as him, but it's only in like... They have like some Majima chapters and it's like one mission each. There's no side quests or anything like that. And his combos are incredibly limited. And this one he's got like really fun fighting styles too. He's got like a breakdance fighting style. Hello. Got a minute, dude? Hey, dude. Ah, sir. Yeah, the cutscene's awesome. Yeah. Well, good noodle there, Angel. Thanks for sticking around and seeing the great cutscene. So, you're breathtaking. Good noodle. Love ya. Have fun. Can you call Kanae from me? I need to talk to her. Yes, sir, of course. You on drugs? Nudes. What's his deal? Spacing out on the clock? That piece of shit. Beat him up. Kanae, what's your problem? Hi, sir. Nice work out there tonight. Oh, this reminds me to play. I've been slacking on my Azure Lane. Thanks, Kanae-chan. So you wanted to talk to me? Said she was locking horns with Sakuraku. Where do I start? Butter her up. Oh. How can I say no to buttering her up? Yeah, you're really smoking tonight, babe. I thought some new idol singer wandered in. Oh, you. That kind of flattery won't get anyone but paying customers anywhere. Sir, what? That right. Then I take it back. I take back the comment. What? So I was just flattery, huh? So it was just flattery? God, I can't read now. You wound me, boss. Aw, come on. You know I can't tell a lie. Here, I'll buy you dinner sometime soon. You forgive me? Really? I love you, sir. This is idiotic. Time to get to the point. It's been about a month since you came on here, yeah? How's it going? Think you can make a real go of it at the Grand? Oh, I think so. The hall's much bigger than the last club I worked at, so it's pretty daunting at first, but I'm totally used to it now. Size doesn't make it daunting to me. I don't know. And more customers are coming here specifically to see me. Yeah, that's great to hear. Not surprising from the #1 gal from one of the oldest cabarets in the Kita area. Guess I was imagining things then. What do you mean? Oh, see, the 1 month marks actually when I see that most girls up and leave. I was a little worried you might be getting the itch too. I have no fear of that. I wouldn't dream of quitting now. That had Sakurako has been trying to play the seniority card on me, but I don't even notice her. She doesn't notice, senpai. She refuses. Damn girl, hag. That's pretty serious. Don't be like that. Sakurako's a vet here. She looks after the other girls too. Most love that about her. Try to get along, yeah? Ugh, I hate nosy types like that. And she's got a whole entourage. But whatever. Soon I'll have my own clique, then I won't have to deal with them. Does you realize she's getting lectured here? Dances adore this one. Doors aren't usually that dense, right? They're hollow. She's even giving me a little tood. Get more direct. Directly to you. Better make it loud and clear for her. That ain't right, Kanae-chan. You gotta learn to read the room. What that's behind the dense door. But you open the door is too dense. Doesn't matter how good you are at your job or how popular you get. Keep snubbing your seniors like that and you'll wake up one day with nothing but enemies here. Fine by me. Not like I do this job to make friends with the other girls. Really? That the best you can do? I'm disappointed. I doubt you'll be around here long enough to make those enemies then. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Is there a problem with my work? Nailed it. She's the competitive type. Her pride on the hook and she'll take the bait. Majima just fucking socially reads everyone like a pro. That's what you gotta do at these places though. He's the opposite of me. Ha ha ha. Look, I ain't asked you to be friends with Sakurako-chan. And in fact, you make much better rivals. Rivals? Yeah, but not the kind that shanks the other in the back. Compete. Push each other to get better. You'll bring up all the other girls with you. Right now, you're just tripping over each other. And that makes it harder for everyone around you to step up. Customers may love a gal like that, but I got no use for them here. The Grand needs girls who are popular with the guys and the girls. The guys and the girls? Thing is, I know you could be that girl, Kanae-chan. That's the only reason I'm coming down on you like about it like this. You really think? I'm sorry, sir. I was acting like a spoiled brat. I'll work on being that girl. I'm being more considerate. Please give me the chance. There, see? You do get it. I knew you were a keeper, kid. I hope you'll keep helping me improve when I need it. Hell yeah. God, finally. Took long enough. And wait, what was that waiter's deal? Can't have him zone out like that. Better go have a chat. So Majima's entirely just being a manager. You know, you just gotta walk around. Oh, let's go talk with this lad. Look how proper he's being.
さっきはすまんかったな。
Tani.
お酒はほどほどにしとくわ。ほんまありがとう。
Nice. Oh, what about that? Those lads up there. Hold
大
on.
丈夫？怪我せんかった？
Oh, he's got to get that 500 grand somehow. First, though, I got to hear this table. Were these guys just kind of like the
支配人？どうしました？
some weird like
いや
scene
素晴らしいお店
thing?
ですね。蒼天堀にこんなお店があるなんて知りませんでしたよ。こっちに来た時は必ず寄らせてもらいます。
You know what I mean? Like they're just a way to introduce you to a scene or whatever. Like they are the viewer.
支配人さんのおかげで商売ができそうです。ほんまありがとうございます。
You're welcome, sir.
気に入っていただけました？
いやいい店だよ。最初はどうかと思ったんだけど。
ちょっと最初どうだったんですか？
いやいや、君たちの顔を見るまでの話。今はもちろん気に入ってるよ。それに支配人、彼には驚いたな。
Yeah, what's going on? I think you come here in during one of those Majima things in Kiwami 2, I think. Man, why the long face? Need to use the facilities? Yeah, usually whenever I have a long face, I just have to shit. That's actually not far off because of my bowel problems. I got a letter from my little sister back home. Yeah? And what's the word? My father's sick, unfortunately. The doc says he needs to be hospitalized, but this procedure they want to do runs 500,000 yen. $5,000. They ain't got that kind of cash. I already hear it. Try asking the floor manager for an advance. Another emergency a while back already forced me to ask for one. I'm afraid if I ask again, I'll get canned. Especially for so much. You in the habit of breaking mirrors, kid? Here, we'll spot you. Nani? But sir, I can't. Don't sweat it. You can always replace money. Same can't be said about people. Once they're gone, that's it. Sir. What is this facial expression? I don't like it. Dude. Your eyes are a little too wide, man. As I recall, you ain't been back home in a while. Yeah? Take a few days off, too. Go visit your pops. Thank you, sir. Only thing that matters right now is keeping this place running smooth. Throw as much money as I need to at it. Looks like that's it for my staff troubles. It's about time I checked in on the hall. Sir, there's a problem. Shit, what now? One of the customers is placing insane orders now that he knows that he isn't paying for it. He went down the line of our top vintage wines to start, and he started in our best whiskeys and brandies. He's already racked up $4 million worth. Turn out the priciest, don't work your way down the list, huh? That real class act come out of in times like these. Indeed. Figured we should stop him, so... Where's he at? Show me. Right this way. Yeah, that's the shitty thing about people. They fucking... As soon as somebody's like, hey, you could take as many as you want, or whatever. Some person's like, yeah, I'll have all of them. That's why graphics cards are getting scalped now.
お楽しみのところ失礼いたします。なんだ、やっと持ってきた。おう、あんたは艦隊の支配人さんじゃねえか。
酒は人の金で飲むに限るよな、まったく。
お客様、ちょっとお話があるのですが、ご足労願えませんでしょうか。
なんだよ、人が気持ちよく飲んでんのに。
お時
How
間
do
を
you?
取らせません。どうか。
How did you get all that alcohol and you're just getting a
し
buzz?
ょうがねえな。他ならぬ支配人さんのお願いだ。
This guy's real stanky.
さて、ちょっくら行ってくるよ。
Like he's much stankier than the gropey
支
guy.
配人。この方は俺が相手する。お前は仕事に戻れ。
はい、わかりました。
さあ、参りましょう。
あいよ。
God, look how stanky he is. He's real stanky. There. I'll have to talk about a video. I just
繁
saw.
盛してるじゃねえか。ついこの前まで閑古鳥が鳴いてたってのにな。変われば変わるもんだ。
何しに来たんや、佐賀。
そ
Han.
う邪険にすんなよ、マジマちゃん。ちょいとお前さんの働きぶりを確認しにな。これも仕事だ。
I don't remember when he
ま
used
あ、ただ
Han.
で飲めるとは思ってなかったけどな。
来るならちっとは行儀をしてくれんか。客が減るっちゅう。
おお、そいつはすまなかったな。ついはしゃいじまったよ。
Lots of Kansai dialect. Or
聞
San.
いたよ。さっきもご活躍だったらしいじゃない。さすがは真島五郎。蒼天堀の夜の帝王だ。
Lord of the Night. He's fucking Batman.
客との喧嘩を見せ物に仕立てて、ついでに飲み代まで取り上げちまうなんてよ。なかなか気が利いてるな。やっぱりお前、仇が向いてるって。自分でそうは思わねえの。
アホ抜かせ。誰がこんなこと好きでやるかっちゅうね。
そりゃお前、今の立場のありがたみってのが分かってねえよ。金も地位も名誉もある。ところや女だって随分寄ってくるだろ。そんなことは望んでないってか。皮肉なもんだ。そんな誰もが羨む立場を得たお前だけがただ一人、この町で別の何かを求めてる。はん。幸せってやつはいちいち意地悪にできてるらしい。
今日は随分おしゃべりやないか。
しけた面のお前を見てたらなんとなくな。でもまあ、この現状をお前が気に入らないのは当然だ。これはお前への罰なんだからな。楽しまれちゃ俺も島野の兄弟もちっと困る。
そろそろ本題に入ってくれまへんか。俺はいつになったら極道に戻れるんや。オーナー。
何度目だろうな、そのセリフ。どうしてそんなに極道に戻りたいのかね。俺にはわからないよ。
The Omi
あん
Alliance.
たに分かってもらう必要はない。今月の売り上げや。この調子なら来月にはノルマの1億達成するで。
おお、そりゃすごい。
とぼけんな。達成したら島野の親父に俺が極道に戻れるよう口利きする。約束忘れてへんやろな。
さあ、そんな約束したっけかな。
この件で冗談は通じひんぞ。
ダメだ。
あと5億稼げ。そうしたら口聞いてやるよ。
Oh, jeez.
なんだ、殴らねえのか。まあやれるわけないけどな。
He's got a force field. A Majima professionalism
そんな
force
こと
field.
したらお前はあの暗い場所に逆戻りだ。それは嫌だろうからな。これがお前の戻りたがってる世界のやり方だよ。ヤクザがお前みたいな金づる簡単に手放すわけがないだろう。どうだ、やっぱり仇の方がいいんじゃないか。
Majima's getting real played.
上等や。5億やろうが何やろうがなんぼでも稼いだろわ。極道に戻るためやったら俺は何でもやったるわ。
ほう、なんでも。
ああ、そうや。
それが殺しでも。どうした、極道に戻れるとしたらお前は人殺せるの？冗談だよ。いや、意地悪言ってすまなかったな。極道ならいずれそういう山を踏むこともある。お前にそれが分かってるのかちょっと聞いてみたかっただけだから、引き続きよろしく頼むよ、支配人。あ、そうだ、一つ忘れてた。ここのホステスにノリコっているだろう。
それがどないした？
そいつ明日から別の店でやらせることにしたから。即戦力が欲しくてさ。ノリコここのナンバーワンなんだろ。おあつらい向きかと思ってよ。
Oh, great.
本人にはもう伝えてあるからこっちの方がよろしくな。売り上げ落ちないように頑張るよ。なんせあと5億稼がなきゃなんねえん
Oh,
だからな。
take the best lady. That reminds me, I gotta bring the new trash can upstairs. that's the thing I think of in that scene. Not boy, Majima's angry.
失礼します。支配人、今のりこちゃんから明日からよそに移るって電話が。
ああ、俺もさっき知ったわ。
ご存知でしたか。なんだってこんな急に。のりこちゃんがいなくなったら売り上げに相当響きますよ。
分かっとる。せやけどオーナー様のご決定や。どうしようもあらへん。
そうだったんですか。でもこれからどうすれば。
たく落ち込んどる暇もあらへんな。最近よそでイケとるホステス言うたら。
Yeah, who can we snipe?
よそですか。よその子でしたらそうですね。オデッセイののぞみちゃんがダントツでしょうね。オデッセイ自体がうちのライバルみたいなものですし。
そうか。じゃあ一丁行ってくるかの。
Time to bring my sniper rifle.
支配人、どちらへ。
決まっとるやろ。望みをうちに引き抜く。
ライバル店のナンバーワンを引き抜くってさすがにまずくないですか。そもそもそんなことどうやって。
A Majima.
夜の世界は弱肉強食。ここでこけたらうちはあっちゅう間に崩れるで。やらなしゃあないんや。店の方は任せたで。
わかりました。どうかお気をつけて。
See, we're just playing manager. Shit gets real though. This way, please. Yes, 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 yes. mucho. Bam. I guess. Did he say a direction? Oh, there it is. The direction is the arrow, as it is. Mysterious man. Oh my god. Oh, look at this guy. The master. You're the master of the alehouse, the grand, yes? Yes, that's me. I knew it. Even the way you walk is refined. Guarded. You have no blind spot, despite appearances. I'm sorry, sir. Have we met? My name's Sometaro Komeki. Heir to a certain form of martial arts, and its present master. Martial arts? Yes, but lately I felt my technique slipping. My edge has been dulled. So I left the lights of Tokyo in order to train. Yet even here I find this age of excess, gluttons and fools gorging on carnal pleasures. Nobody hungers anymore. I heard talk of a lounge called the Grand. They said it was the home of the most interesting man. Pardon my asking, but have you visited our establishment? Maybe go spend money there. What kind of question is that? Guzzling booze with painted ladies hanging all over you? Bah! Wanton excess. Of course I haven't been. Nice boots. Well, then why the hell am I doing the song and dancing if he ain't a customer? Besides, what's a washed up martial artist want with me? That hungry air about you is far beyond the men I've fought in recent years. Would you do me the honor? Which honor? What do you want me to fight you? Precisely. A deeper strength sleeps within you. I refuse to let it lie dormant and unused any longer. You okay, pal? Fight you don't earn me one skinny yen's profit. I'm a busy guy. I beneath your merchant's guise all you like. I know money isn't what feeds that hunger. Whatever honest life you make a show of living. I can see the demons gnawing at your insides. There's only one way to appease the demon son, face the strong in combat and set loose those fighting instincts, struggling to burst free. And you're telling me you're that strong guy? Oh, as it happens, I am. Now do you see a reason to face me? Not that I will stay my hand either way. There's no talking sense to you, is there? Fine, you win. I was just thinking it'd been a while since I really cut loose. Not here, though. If you insist. Time to fight. Right here. This place should work. You were awfully unhesitant in agreeing to this. I'm starting to think. What was that? Trying to keep the true extent of your strength hidden away. You must have your reasons. I know I have mine. But the fist is like a sword. Leave it in its sheath to rust. You will not be able to draw it once it's needed. What say you? Ever feel an urge to shrug off your restraints and fight to the full extent of your abilities for a change? If you're offering, I'm game. Not too big on the idea of open up a can on a creaky old guy like you, though. Oh, cast aside such worries. Even dulled, the edge left in me should prove sufficient to handle a pup like you. Show me everything you've got. Why are there's onlookers now? Shifty-eyed man. Poke him in the eyes. Thug style incorporates a number of merciless attacks. One of these is eye poke attack. If you land an eye poke attack, the enemy will turn their back to you in pain. They'll come back to your thug style moves. Oops. Thug. Let's go back here. I don't want to fight over there. No, I buffered too many X's. Oh, too many X's buffered again. Come on. Go back here. God damn it. God fucking. One of the special moves of the Thug style is a heat action called Essence of Choking. This heat action triggers when an enemy attacks you or when you circle around behind them. Well, chiropractic there. Now beat the shit out of him. Glad to know I still have an eye for talent. You'll surpass me one day, I can promise you that. Hey Gramps, just what kind of life you been living? One of unarmed combat, wagering my life on my own bare fists for the last few decades. Not that my opponents have always been so gracious. I have faced swords, firearms, guys with eye patches. You think I'm gonna get stronger? Much. Even now, I see there's been a change in you. I spar with you and regain the strength I once had. You spar with me and gain strength you've never known. A mutual benefit for us both, is it not? Yeah, I guess. I'll be walking around the city for a while. You shall see me again when the time comes. Alright, I'll be waiting. Sure. If there's no more weird old guys dinner on me, I gotta go pluck Nozomi from the Odyssey roster. Odyssey's in Shofukucho. Should head straight there and gather some intel. Should take a lap around town to see what kind of info I can dig up on Club Odyssey from the people living it. People living it. Oh, I can fish? Fish. Oh. I want to learn a new style. I want to see Majima go, that's rad. Yes, sir. Look at this sign. Isn't that neat? Wow, look at it go. Excuse me. Let's go this way. I didn't gather any intel. I went straight there. Oh, I see. This is the place. Ready to make the magic happen, Majima? Sure. Let's get to work. Can't just charge it and blow my cover. Bam! No one can recognize me now. Welcome to Odyssey. Party of one.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, we're full at the moment. May I ask you to wait to be seated? Sure, no problem.
そしたらこちらでお待ちください。よろしければお飲み物もお持ちしますが。
ああ、そんな気ぃつかんでええねん。のんびり待ちますわ。
No rush. Look, but still no turning customers away. Nice. Still, I'll probably get in quicker if I don't put in a request for Nozomi.
大変お待たせいたしました。1名様ご案内いたします。こちらへどうぞ。
zombies at? Better scope things out first. Look around the club. I'm not really feeling it. The hostesses feel oddly old-fashioned, like their clothes are screaming, let's relive the college years. Maybe it's a classic look when I say it's straight up dated. Guys their own age probably don't get anything from it, but I bet it makes the old boys club feel right at home. The fact that all the girls got the same look means it's probably club policy, not their personal taste. Whoop. That table's hopping. One old guy is in flashy clothes, a middle-aged playboy, and a kid in rags. Gotta be entertainment biz. The director, the talent, and the young ones a PA or some piss boy job. 3 customers and only 2 girls. Feels off balance. Dot, 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 dot. Lots of dots. The table's wide open. But this place was booked solid. Could be that they kept a queue at the entrance even when there's space to make it seem like demand's high. Oh my god, look at this lad! I know who this is. Ellipses. Interrobang. The hell's that? Look at this guy going to town. Uh-oh. What the shit is that? Dude is like a lust machine. Is Odyssey popular with that crowd? Is there even a crowd for whatever that is? I hate his underwear. Spot's looking pretty good. A pair of 50-something guys. Designer suits, watches, look Italian. Gotta be in finance, maybe real estate. The watches look Italian, not they look Italian. Doesn't look like one's trying to impress the other. They got a bottle on keep. Must be regulars. Judging from how hard they're talking those girls up, those guys are in pretty deep. Big fish like them are what keep a place running for years. The whales. What a cute voice, Takako desu. And I can pump some intel out of this lady.
こら、えらいべっぴんさんが来たな。
おおきに。飲み物何飲まはります？
ほな、とりあえずシャンパン頼むわ。
はーい。こっちお願い。
How do people do this shit? The hostess crap. Like real lonely people? Like sleazeballs? Like, if I was still single, and I was in the state that I was before, well, I was single for a long time. Maybe not that time. Because I don't think I was desperate then. The time that I was the most desperate. I don't know when that was. I think that was like early 20s, probably. If this club or anything like this existed, and girls were like hanging all over me, be like, oh, buy stuff, and they work there, I'd be like, you're getting paid to do this shit. Leave me alone. I'm very, but you know, I guess that's the introvert me. That's just like, I mean, I wouldn't be in this establishment by myself in the first place, but like, I went to a hookah bar by myself for a while. They don't have like women cling on you or anything, but I didn't talk to any of the staff there really. I broke out my gaming laptop and I played fucking Rocket League or like Elite Dangerous or something. How do I ask about info? Let's ask about her first. Let's butter her up.
うち うちは最近スキーにハマってんねん。週
Skiing.
末はいつもスキー場行って滑ってますわ。でね、新しいウェアがめっちゃ可愛いねん。誰か買うてくれへんかな。
どうせ逆に貢いでもらうつもりなんやろ。
そんなん優しいお客さんおらんもん。なあなあ、今ならうちにプレゼントするチャンスやで。
Oh.
ああ、せや。サンタさんにでもお願いしや。ちゃんと靴下も用意しとかなあかんで。
もうお客さんいけずやわ。ええもん自分で買うから。
Why am I chatting this girl up like a tool?
それにしてもこの店は可愛い子がぎょうさん揃っとるの。全部で何人くらいおるんや。
I liked how Majima's talking.
100人くらいおるんとちゃうかな。今日は40人くらいやと思いますけど。
ほんなら知らん子も多いんやろな。
せやな、週に一度しか来ん子とかもおるし、同じ席について初めて話したっちゅうケースもしょっちゅうです。
ほう、そない新顔がよう入ってくるんか。さすがに人気店はちゃうの。
ちゃいます。そんだけ辞める子が多いんです。
やめる？なんで？
うちは上下関係めっちゃ厳しいですし、ちょっとでも人気出そうな子が入るとすぐ上が潰しにかかるんですわ。
競争が激しいっちゅうことか。せやけどそない中でも人気ある子っちゅうんはほんまにすごい子なんやろな。
そうですね。ナンバーワンののぞみさんなんか毎日開店と同時に目当てのお客さんがひっきりなしに来てますわ。
Bingo.
そののぞみっちゅう子はどんな子なんや？
What
の
is
ぞ
she
みさん
like?
ですか？ほんまはお客さんに他の子のこと話したらあんまり良くないんやけど、まあ一言で言うと真面目な人ですわ。
She's a professional. She's Majima, but
そのお客さんの中には銀行のお偉いさんとか政治家の先生とかも多いんですわ。せやからうちらそないな人と話し合わせるために新聞やニュースをいつもチェックしとけって店からうるさく言われてるんです。
oh, keep up on
の
the
ぞみさん
business
は特に
news.
真面目でやる気のある人やから、そういうお客さんから受けが良くて指名をたくさ
She
ん稼い
watches
でいったんです。
MSNBC.
名実ともにトップレディっちゅうわけやな。ほんなら人気が出んのも当然やな。
ああ、せやけどこの前若いお客さんが来た時は逆に全然話題についていかれへんくて、
Boy,
めっ
young
ちゃ
man.
面白かったですわ。
Too busy talking about Fortnite.
今の内緒にしてな。うちがそないなこと言ってたのが他の子にバレたら大変なことになってしまうから。
It cause a
安
tie-in.
心しいや。誰にも言わへんって。可愛いとこがあるやないか、そののぞみちゃんも。
What do I ask about? The only thing
今
left.
日はまたえらい混んどんな。毎日こない繁盛しとるんか？
まあ年末っちゅうこともありますけど、最近はみんな強制で同伴させられてるから、その分お客さんが多いんとちゃいます？
ほう、そうやったんか。けどそない必死になって同伴させるほど景気悪そうには見えへんけどな。
単に意地張ってるだけですわ。
維持？
最近客の入りでグラウンドに負けっぱなしやさかい。今月は絶対に勝たな全員罰金とかむちゃくちゃ言わはりますねん。
Oh.
なんやそら。自分とこが儲かっとればそれでええやないか。なんでグラウンドが関係あんの？
うちもそう思うんやけどな。支配人はそう思ってへんみたいで。正直なんぼ同伴したって常連さんも毎日何十万も使ってくれるわけとちゃうし、新規のお客さんを増やさへんと頭打ちなんよね。
ほう、なるほどな。
I'm trying to really beat the grand.
店ん中くらいサングラス外したらどうでっか。グランドの支配人は
He knew. One thing Yakuza has to get down is having the models not wiggle on
よ
the
うこそ
carpet.
オデッセイへ。楽しまれてますか。
これは山形藩。オデッセイの試合に自らおいでになるとは恐縮やの。
すまんの。ちょっと外してもらえるか。
I like how she didn't go like, he's the manager of the grand. I wish they would have done that.
お目当ては望みやな。
さすがはうちとためはる店の支配人や。話が早くて助かるわ。
あんたの方は随分と回りくどいやないか。こそこそ忍び込んで敵情視察。それがあんたのやり方か。そないなことせんでも望みに会いたきゃ呼びますせ。説得でも交渉でもしたらえ。
そないなことしてもトップのあんたがうんと言わなことは動かん。俺が説得しに来たんは望みやのうてあんたや。山形。
私
俺が見たところこの店確かに繁盛しとるが客層がおっさんに偏っとる。今はそれでもええが今後もっと売り上げを伸ばそう思うなら客層を広げんことには
Tap
頭打
into
ち。
a fresh market. Those young boys.
うちは在籍100名を超える大箱ですせ。客の好みにも幅広く応えられてんとちゃうか。
Do you?
いや、この店のホステスはどれもおっさんが好きそうなタイプの女ばかり。若い男に受ける子が絶対的に不足してる。まだある。実は今オデッセイは深刻な女不足や。一人でも多くの新人が欲しいちゃうか。
根拠はあるんやろうな。
俺が店に入った時満席っちゅうことで入り口でチートばかり待たされた。せやけど中に入ったら空席が目についた。これは客全部を相手にできるほどのホステスが出勤してないっちゅうことやろ。
Bam.
その証拠に男3人に女2人っちゅうテーブルがあった。普通はマンツーマンが基本。場合によってはクレームが来てもおかしない。
よう見てはるな。
ま、賢いあんたのことや。そんだけ言えば俺の腹は伝わったやろ。
なるほど。こちらの事情は全てお見通しってわけやな。
Yeah, I got you all
オ
figured
デッ
out.
セイのナンバーワンは望みや。けど、その望みがおらんようになっても、今の客層を支えるホステスは十分揃っとる。ここにはホームランバッターは腐るほどおる。そろそろバントのできる選手が必要な時期なんとちゃうか。
それでうちの4番に対してあんたは何差し出すつもりや。
まずは手付けとして1000万。明日にでもうちの門に届けさせてもらうわ。
10 million.
それだけやない。今うちで教育しとる新人。
Training a gaggle
若い
of
客層を
girls.
狙って育てとった連中や。いわば将来の一番バッターっちゅうとこが。そいつらから好きなの何人でも持っていけ。
真島藩、あんたが目つけた秘族をこっちによこすと。
ああ、そうこうし揃った将来間違いなしの連中やで。
ええんですか。敵に死を送るようなもんです。
こっちは当面の売り上げが欲しい。その代わりあんたんとこには将来の売り上げを保証する。別にそっちだけが得をする話でもないで。
なるほどな。あんたは顔に似合わず敵作らんとうまいことやる方法を知っとるらしい。これが真島五郎のやり方っちゅうわけか。
This is Goro Majima, the
交渉
super
成立
businessman.
ってことでええな。
ええでしょう。ただあんたんとことうちはライバルや。 今日みたいなのはこれっ
Yeah,
きり
no more
してもら
stunts
いま
or
しょうか。
else.
これからはうちも全力で勝ちに行かせてもらいます。覚悟は
好きにせえや。さてと、酒飲ませてもろうた。お勘定頼むわ。
勉強させてもらいましたからね。今日は私の大ごりっちゅうことで。
They're rivals, but they're like
空ごちそうさん。ほな。
they're like buds. God, this Xbox controller is at the end of its life, man.
本当ですか？
ああ。なんとか引き抜き成功や。
いつもどうやってそんな。
ま、いろいろあんね。のぞみのシフトとか詳しいことは明日
A
話す。
little this, a little that, you
わ
know.
かりました。お疲れ様です。
Gave him 10 million and some other women. Boy, it's been a hell of a day. Boy, it sure has been hell of a day. Not for me, though.